back with late night lessons. Today is open donation coaching, or tonight, any subject. You can get coaching for as little as $5, right? You get 2 minutes of coaching, 10 minutes of coaching, 2 minutes of coaching, 5 minutes of coaching, or 12 minutes of coaching. All right. So if you've ever needed that, is Miss Caffrey, whatever snacks she got, she tearing them up. So if you feel like you need coaching, come on tonight and join in on a fun. Go to iamcoachmisty.com and sign in. If you're watching me on something other than TikTok, you will have to let me know in the comments that you have signed up so I can go ahead and give you a call. If you're watching me on TikTok, all y'all got to do is just join my live after signing up. Ready? All right. We are starting tonight off right with a confirmation. Let me go ahead and get me. I know you fucking lying. Hold on. I'm trying to find something to write with. All right. Give me 1 second. And today is what? 8:20, 8:21? Yeah, still. All right, Miss Caffey, hit it. What's going on?
Well, with the car, it was what you said it was gonna be. It was gonna be 1,000 over. So that's what it is.
To get it fixed?
No, this the new car. What I paid for it.
Okay, so what are you doing with it?
What you mean what I'm doing with it?
No, what was the original confirmation? What
Oh,
was
you
the
had told
question?
me when I asked you about getting the money for the car. You
Yes.
told me it'd be 1,000 and something, but it's just 1,000 over.
Okay. All right, cool. 1,000 over. All right, great. Awesome. Thank you for that confirmation. Uh-huh. What else you got?
The house, yeah. And the house that I'm getting ready to get, it do have a 4 in it.
Good. I'm glad you're getting ready to get a house. I'm excited about that.
No, we waiting on him to give me an answer. It has some things that had to be done. But it also, you said I could stay there and do the repair. So, but something else gave me the notice that that room was it. But like you said, I could be in it and do the repair. So ain't no think
I,
about that.
okay, Miss Kathy. Thank you. All right. So you'll get a free question, and then did you purchase a coaching, or what did you get? You got a reading?
I got a coaching.
Okay.
No, you didn't. And two, you got to reread my text message. You gave me one, but
Yeah, I have to. What I have to do is I have to take a picture of it because I can't look at the
I
picture. I
can't.
got to take. No, no, no. Listen, I have to take a picture of it with my other phone, and
Mm-hmm.
then I can't talk and look at the picture. The phone won't allow me to do that. So I have to take a picture with my other phone. So I put yours back at the top of my list to answer.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Well, my coaching is trying not trying not to be trying to think about to get people back. So,
How not to take revenge on people?
well, I keep saying I'm gonna get them back when they do something. Cause it's like yesterday I had a conversation with my soror, and I kept telling her, this isn't personal. This is what this is. This is that. So at the end, then she tells me, yeah, because I was on the line, but I was driving. So she said she called my name. I ain't heard her because I had the music on and just listening. So then she said, after I said what I said, she said, yeah, you should apologize and told me that, that you were driving. I said, didn't I tell you that before? I said, look, let me tell you something. I'm not going to do what you say you're going to do because I told you you're not going to play me. And that's what I mean.
Hold on one second, Miss Cappy. Hold on. Hold on 1 second. Your time hasn't started. I know you whores are lying. I need 9 people to send the rose. If you haven't sent the rose, let's get it. Let's go. What we not about to do? What we not about to do is miss out on this flash gold, but it's nothing but a rose. Come on, we got 5 more people to send the rose. 4 more people need to send the rose. What the fuck are we doing? Okay, listen, if you have not sent a rose, welcome in late night lessons. I was trying to be like, hey guys, how are you? You know, all that fuck shit. But that's what I'm saying. We need 4 more people who haven't sent the rose and send the rose. Thank you so much. Now we need 3 more people who haven't sent a rose to send a rose. Y'all know how to flash gold work. We do this every goddamn night. Thank you. We need 2 more people to send a rose who haven't sent a rose. Thank you. And I think we might just need 1 more person. It should say we need 1 more person who has not sent a fucking rose to send a rose. We do this shit every night. Every day is a day of Thanksgiving. Thank you. God's been so good to me. Thank you. All right. Miss Kathy, carry on. Thank you, Jesus. All right. So you want to know how to not go back. Thank you, achieve.
Shit going on.
Fuck. Listen, y'all don't even know. Thank you so much. Y'all don't even know the shit that I've been. Do y'all know I had to sneak and get snacks today? Miss Kathy, your time ain't started. We're gonna talk about this shit in 1 minute. I had to sneak and get snacks today. I ate me a well balanced dinner today, and
Thank you, Jesus.
huh? Yeah, I ate me a well balanced. Listen, I ate me a well balanced dinner today, and I was out of hold on. I need somebody. I ain't got nobody on YouTube because this bitch think I'm playing, and I ain't block user on YouTube. All right. Anyway, and I told Cardinal, I was like, I really need, a snack. And Cardinal was like, "What?" He said, He said, "You don't need it. You can fight." He said, "Fight." He said, "Fight those parasites, sir." So I said, so when I realized that he really went in there and went to sleep on my ass, I got on Uber Eats. What? They still deliver. I got on Uber Eats, and I went outside to meet the driver. I closed the bedroom door because he sleep. I heard him snoring a little bit. I said, he out of there. And I went outside to meet the driver, and then the driver was all loud talking about, "Misty, shut the fuck up." I said, "Sir, I'm sneaking getting this shit. I ain't supposed to have this." Cardinal told me to go get me a cup of sugar and salt. Cardinal said, "Go give me a cup of sugar and salt," because that's all the parasites. That's all that was happening anyway. Them cravings. And so I got the biggest bag from 7-Eleven that you ever figured. You didn't even know 7-Eleven had bags this big. And then I got the shit and then started eating some Micanites and was like, I don't want this. So I put the bag up. I done hid the bag. This some fat shit. I done hid the bag of candy and snacks in this container where my socks be at. I got to tell somebody that shit. Now I got to delete. Now I got to delete this live off of Facebook.
Can I
Hmm?
ask you a question?
Sure.
Does he not realize that sometimes the things that you have is sometimes is what you need is different for different things?
I don't know what he recognizes or what he take. First of all, anybody that be happy as fuck delivering mail every day is crazy work. That man be, I call him, he, yeah, I call that man at 10 o'clock in the morning, noon. Hey, how you doing? Hey, I'm like, ain't it hot outside? Ain't it? What? You can walk, you can took over 10,000 steps every day. You doing it and you pick up extra work. And he just be, hey, hey, how you doing? He just be so cheerful and shit. And I be in the bed like, hello. Hey, how you doing? Sir, please. Okay. So he'll be fine. As long as he don't find my stash, we'll be okay. But that man, that shit was so funny. I went outside to meet that man from Uber Eats. Listen here. I mean, keep my shit. Okay. He's talking about Missy. Hey, shut the fuck up. Okay. It's quiet out here. I said, that man right there sleep. I said, that man is right there sleep. Right, the guy's out. I said, he's sleep. And you up here calling my guys, hey, shut up. Okay. I'm probably on camera right now, fucking with you. Please. Okay. What you said? Cardinal, please. That's what I said to Cardinal anyway. So I just wanted to let y'all know that. All right, Miss Kathy. Anything else you need coaching on besides how not to exact revenge on people?
Yeah, I guess I need to. Yeah, I guess I need coaching on. I guess we're still talking so hard to a man. I don't know.
So stop. I can't coach you on how to stop talking so. You said stop talking so hard to a man.
I guess so,
Oh,
talking.
this the wrong show for that.
What?
You what how do you talk hard to him, Miss Cass?
I guess when I talk like I talk, I'm like you. People just don't understand how I am. When I talk, I talk. I don't know. My voice never changed. I've always talked firm, and then by being in the military and being a drill sergeant, so I guess it's all coming one.
Understandable. Well, let's get into it. Now, listen, I'll let you know that I have not a, you made me belt shade. Don't be on that bullshit. Look at me. I was just about to talk about how not to talk aggressive. Brittany Williams, you are next. So right now, only Miss Kathy and Brittany Williams. That's that masculine, feminine energy.
Because of Sagittarian.
Because you
Half
was,
man, half
okay. All right. The fuck am I doing? I'm going to go to sleep. I'm going to wake Cardo up, tell him to get the fuck in the bed. Go get in the shower. And we just gonna go to sleep and I'm gonna try this shit again because clearly this shit right here ain't working out. So I'm gonna start the clock. I got some fruit and some water. Oh my god. This person on Kick says, why are her forearms so big? Because I'm somebody granny, bitch. Now stop playing with me. Welcome to the Coach Misty show. Thank you. Now we got to deal with the trolls. I done joined Kick and Switch. Okay. Because I knock niggas out. That's why. You said eat some fruit. Oh, did you see my finger? You see what I got at the nail shop? Ain't that the cutest thing? You said let you get in there and figure out what? And figure what out? Over there on Kick? Girl, I ain't got time to play with these hoes. Knock it off. Knock it the fuck off. Anyway, let's get it. All right, Miss Kathy, let's talk about exacting revenge on people. First and foremost, I'm going to say this to say that. Anytime when you are a spiritual person, listen, when you are a spiritual person, you have anytime you exact revenge on somebody, you are giving away a piece of your life, which is also connected to your lifeline, right? So I always tell people, I said, if and when, or if I did work on somebody, right? I'm giving away a day. When people ask me when I want to exact revenge on people, I always say I feel like I'm giving what God told me when I do work, whether it's on my behalf or on somebody else's behalf. I'm taking away a life, a year. I mean, not a year, a day in my life, right? I'm taking away 24 hours from myself. But because we don't know how long we're supposed to be here, how long we're going to be here, you don't know if you have 10,000 more days left or just one. So I always take that into account as to why not, you know what I'm saying? Like, why for you, I'm speaking as a spiritual person, why you should not exact revenge. Do you believe in karma? Do you believe that the shit comes back on you?
yes, yeah.
Okay. So then why would you want to do it? Is it worth it?
It's not like I want revenge. It's like when they say something. I already know. I think I done had this. I done had this conversation with God. Is that I can't do what everybody else do. So my point is to think like you said and just say, you know what? In my mind, it's not even worth it. God take control. Cause I'm in this new transition now where I've been quiet, and then it pops back up when somebody do something and I know they do something, but I said I'm not doing that right now. Cause I got to do what I need to do for him.
Right. So I'm gonna tell you. So let me give you some things. Number one, when you take revenge, revenge changes you, not changes, it changes you, right? So when you plot to hurt back and you're still tied to that energy that hurt you, right? Even when you say something, everything doesn't need a response, and I'm learning that now. Right now, even I used to exact the thing that says, and this kind of goes into what you're saying, like how you talk to people the way you talk to people. Everything don't need a response. Well, first of all, you got to find the people that's for you, right? That's number one. Whether it's your tribe, whether it's your man, your honey bun, whatever, you got to find people that mesh well with you. Me, I know I need somebody that's kind of quiet. I need somebody to get stupid when called for, but I need you to be kind of quiet. Because I talk enough for both of us. I don't need a person that talk as much as me because we'll just be talking all goddamn day, right? I need more of a listener than I need a talker. So that's when I'm choosing mates, I look for things of that nature, right? Um, Also, everything doesn't deserve a response. Like I used to say, bet. That's still a response. Even though in my mind, I was saying somebody would say something and I wouldn't respond to them, but I would say, you got it. That's still a response. It's not the response to me, the bet, you got it. And that's something I'm working on, right? The bet, you got it. Okay. When I do the sign language, I be serious. Okay. Yeah. That's still saying something. And then that leaves that other person to let their mind wonder, like, well, what does she really mean? The interpretation of it all, right? But I just nod my head. I just nod my head. I don't even say nothing, and it'd be hard. Like, just don't say shit. As far as talking to men rough, that's just who you are, Miss Kathy. It's not about talking to men rough. It's not about talking to them aggressive. You just are who you are. That's it. You just are who you are, and there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing at all. I love it. And somebody's going to love it too. People have to know, people that's your tribe gonna know you don't mean no harm by it. And if you have to keep explaining yourself as the men that you talk to, do you have to explain to them about you being prior military, or do you feel like you have to explain that for them to understand where you're coming from?
You asking me a question?
Yes, yes, ma'am.
No, I don't. I just put it when I meet them, we talk. We just having a conversation, and they ask something, and I just let them know. This is me. I'm a comedian. I don't believe in the BS, and this is what I want, and that's it.
You tell them up front you don't believe in the BS. You have to tell them it just don't show through their actions, through how you move.
Because if I just met them, we don't, like we have a conversation on what, we just have. Mostly I start out with sports. That's my opener with me
Okay.
with sport. So if you don't like sports, then we need to find out what you like. So then that way it'll cool it off. It'll level the playing ground.
Now, sometimes when you come out and tell people that I'm not for the BS, that means you're anticipating BS, and that puts them on pause. That puts them on high alert. It's like, well, why would she say that? Like, it's like I'm anticipating. That just could be a general statement. Like, listen, I'm not for the fuck shit. I'm here to have a good time. I'm here to learn you. But that starts off a conversation or a potential relationship as being on it that puts that person on the defensive or actually being a little negative. Y'all tapping is clapping. Let's go ahead and get up to 15,000 likes, please, and thank you. So that becomes a problem within itself. So let's just have a conversation. They listen, a person gonna be able to tell from your demeanor that you're not for the fuck shit. You ain't got to tell them that. I promise you, you don't. You do not have to be like, I ain't for this shit. Like they will know. Nobody has to tell them. They say nobody has to know. They already know that. So can we do that? The next person that you meet, because I mean now the people that you've already encountered and said that to is kind of it's kind of irrelevant to go back and hold on, sorry. Well, that shit still work. Now bad. It's kind of irrelevant to go back and say what it is that you don't like. Or try to go back and smooth that shit over because it's already been said. So let's go ahead and just try not to say it. Another thing is that again, I want to touch back to what you said about exacting revenge. Karma works faster than you do. And here's the deal: how many people believe like karma is just like this everlasting, this ever knowing thing, versus people bring karma upon themselves, right? So listen, so life has a way of serving everyone what they put out. The energy you put out is the energy you'll bring back. You do fucked up shit will happen to you. Period, point blank, right? So if you step in to play God when you are doing this act of revenge, what you're doing is you block the lesson that they were supposed to learn. It's a lesson that they're gonna learn from all of this, right? And the blessing that's supposed to come to you. So when you go in and say, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead, they say I for an eye, I'm gonna go ahead and go ahead and take this eye out, pluck this eye right out of their face. Hopefully, figuratively and not, physically. You are blocking the blessings that's coming to you. Listen, and then you are doing what? You are blocking the lesson that they're supposed to learn. So we're not gonna do that. So Miss Kathy, when somebody says something that you don't agree with or something that's ridiculous to you, what do you say to them?
No, and I said, stop playing with me.
Damn it, man! You telling people to stop playing with you?
But okay, go back to. I'm going back to what you said. Being spiritual.
Hold on 1 second. I'm about to dim
Mine
this
is.
light. Go ahead. I'm back.
Oh,
I'm back. No, I just want to dim the light on it. Go ahead.
okay. Mine. I should say. Well, I'm different. Like I said, because I know mine is different. I had it ever since a younger age.
Mm-hmm.
So and I try not to. Reason is I know when I speak. And when I say I have revenge, it's not really a revengeful thing. It's a thing like in my mind. It's like if I
Keep talking. I can hear you. I'm trying to just fix my screen. Go ahead.
just say, oh,
I'm here. Go ahead. Keep talking.
yeah. I guess he's saying that I need to be still. Um, it's just like I know what it's like when I see them, then I know when you what you're trying to do.
Yeah.
And so I've gotten to the point, like you said, now I just don't, I'm practicing. I've been
Mm-hmm.
doing good for about 2 months. I ain't said, they said something, I just look at them and I don't say anything. But then the devil come back in my mind and be saying, I said, look, let me tell you something, I'm not playing with you today. Saying because I know if I speak it, it's going to happen. So we ain't trying to go there because I got to
Right.
get what I got to get and I'm not playing with y'all no more. And so when I say y'all, I'm talking to him,
Yeah.
not the girl, but so it's like, okay, so I've been good with that. So that's why I was asking,
Yeah.
you know.
And that leads me to the last point I was going to give you is that your energy is just too expensive for this, right? So revenge is going to cost you peace, focus, and overflow. When you exact revenge on somebody, you guys to sit up and plan that shit. Listen, if the way y'all been planning to get revenge on y'all baby daddies, not you, Miss Cappy, is crazy work, right? If you would take that time and that energy to put into something else, we would be much further, right? And then my thing is this is like, again, this is energy that you could be using, Miss Kathy. Do you manifest with the best of them, and the shit that you say, the shit that come out your mouth, is lethal.
Right.
So you gotta watch how you use that, right? And then it's the thing is like, why spend this time or this energy paying them back when you could just pay it forward, right? And somebody fuck over you. Listen, as long as I'm still breathing in my right mind and I ain't lost much, you know what I'm saying? A lot of times you lose pride, you might lose patience, but you don't lose much. Keep it pushing. You got it. Even if you don't tell that person that, it's you got it. Listen, and then of course everything that you got going on, Miss Kathy, with the house, car, everything, the glow up is the get back. The glow up is to get back. I ain't got to worry about nothing or nothing. The glow up is to get back, right? So the best revenge is peace, success, and happiness. And that's what you have. And you're not going to go down that route if you're looking for revenge. I just want you to continue being yourself. I want you to continue being yourself. I want you to continue. Listen, Miss Caffrey, you didn't come too far down the road to turn back now. And the people who don't get you, they just don't get you and they're not for you. And that's just that. So, Miss Caffrey, then my last 30 seconds, I'm gonna say this to say that. Um, I want you to know this. Like the evidence of your life, let's go forward and say we resist the urge to get even, because the evidence is that of your life is showing that you've already won in more ways than one. Right? I like to smile. I like to give the people who hate on me, the people who try to fuck over me, I like to give them a front row seat. I don't block them. I know you won't do that. But me, I don't block them. I don't do none of that shit. I give them a front row seat to the glow up, a front row seat to the success. And that's what we do. Miss Kathy, it's always a pleasure. Speak now, what the fuck? It's always a pleasure speaking with you. And I'm going to take a picture of what you sent me. And then I'll be able to answer them in the morning. That's what I do now. I take my phone. That shit wore me out this morning. I take my phone and As soon as I roll over, I don't even be on my regular phone. I take the text message phone and I start answering questions. So yours will be one of the first ones I answer in the morning. Listen, y'all give it up for Miss Kathy. If y'all know Miss Kathy, y'all know she is the real triple OG. Y'all get up for Miss Kathy. Mirror, 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 mirror. All right, y'all. Listen, oh, any subject coaching is available. For people who are wondering who did not get that message, listen, revenge, the way this is, let me say this to say that. The reason why we don't exact revenge on people is because what? Revenge changed you. It changed you to the event. You ain't got to keep living that shit out, right? And when you talk about exacting revenge on people, there's no way for you to get over what's happened because you still living in that moment, still living in that energy. Also, karma works faster than you do. I promise you, karma does. Karma works faster than you do. So, hey, leave it. You got it. You got it, Stink. You got it. And here, and another tip I want to tell y'all too is stop watching these people trying to look for their downfall. Do you know when you watch people and you pray on their downfall that you are bringing in bad energy to yourself? Stop watching these people and praying for them to fail and watching their accounts and oh, I'm about to see. Oh, I hope a lot of the questions y'all ask me is like, oh, my husband or my baby daddy got with somebody new. He got married. When is that going to end? Why is you worried about what this man got going? The question you should be asking me is when the fuck is your man coming? That's the question you should be asking me. When is your forever coming? Why are you upset? If this man did you so bad and so dirty and so wrong, you should be ecstatic that he's with somebody else. You should be jumping over the moon that he doesn't want you. You understand what I'm saying? Right? Also, I'm gonna say this to say that. Right. I already talked about your energy is too expensive. I always tell people when you listen, when you really put a dollar sign on your time, you'll stop spending it on cheap shit. On cheap shit. Listen, if I sit down and I engage in the show, trust and believe I'm all interested in that show. I just don't watch TV to watch TV no more because I know how much my time is worth. And everybody be like, oh, my time is priceless. Bullshit is not. Everybody can be bought. Right now, whatever you're getting paid on your job, you told your job you was worth $23 an hour. That's what you told your job. Now 43, now 53. You accepted the job at $23 an hour. And then you told your job that's what your time was worth. Right. So even if you on the outside world, I'm not about to go through that exercise that I normally go through about saying how much your time is really worth. But even if you take whatever your hourly rate is, whether it's $23 or $45 an hour, if you apply it to your everyday life and when somebody call you with some bullshit, I want you to ask yourself, would I give this person $45? Would I give this person $45? When that person call your phone and want to talk about absolutely the fuck nothing, if I make $45 an hour on my job, do I feel comfortable giving this whole $45? Or do I feel comfortable sending his ass $45? Because if you don't feel comfortable sending that person $45, if you can't go to your Cash App, your Zelle, your Venmo right now and say ding, 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 here goes $45 and not feel no type of way about it, get the fuck off the phone. It's not worth your time. It's not worth your time. If you go somewhere and you wouldn't need that person, you go to an event and you wouldn't leave nobody there a $45 tip, get the fuck out of there. It's not worth your time. You hear me? When I go places, and when I know what my hourly worth is, if I don't spend at least 2 hours of my time, if I don't spend the equivalency to 2 hours of my time at that spot, I don't need to be there. I don't. I don't need to be there. That's not for me. That's how I don't. People like you really don't go nowhere. If I if I'm not going walking up in the spot spending $1,000, it ain't for me. All right. All right. Plus, again, the glow up. Listen, the glow up is the get back. Right. The glow up. Listen, again, the best revenge is going to be peace, success, and happiness. Right. Listen, that people can't fight. Listen. Peace, success, and happiness will drowns out the memory of what the fuck happened. And at the end of the day, they can't fight with a ghost. People can't fight with a ghost. So they just gonna see you shining and doing all that good stuff. Thank you, Rose. I appreciate that. Right. So here's the deal. I want you to release the urge to get even. Release the urge to get even because your life itself is evidence that you have won. Aaron, what's up, Buttercup? You got a confirmation for me?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Oh, wait, hold on, friend. Tell you got okay. Tell him what the question was and what the confirmation is.
Okay, so I had asked you, was I gonna get my stipend money because I was worried about not getting it
Mm-hmm.
since I didn't finish the program fully because I
Okay.
had to go to work. and you said I was gonna get it not that week that I asked you, but the next week.
Yeah.
So I got it yesterday.
Hey.
$2,000 more than I thought I was.
It was how much what?
It was $2,000 more than what I thought I was going to get.
Damn, $2,000 more than what you thought.
Mm.
Jesus. Okay. Well, listen, Aaron, congratulations on that. And it was 2 grand more. You get a free question. What would you like to know?
Um, I don't know. I wanted to buy a wedding forecast reading, but you're not doing those tonight. So
They ain't nobody. Let me ask y'all hoes something. They ain't buying nothing. Hold on. Y'all want to do forecast readings? Y'all want to do timeline Tuesday? Because y'all ain't doing shit. How many people, if I put up the readings, the 90-day, the wedding forecast, and all that, how many of y'all want to do that? Because y'all like every time I try coaching with you hoes, it be a wash. I'm confused. And everybody be like, I need help with love. I need help with this.
but I do have a coaching question for business too. That I wrote it down.
So here's the deal. If you got a coaching thing for just go ahead and get the 12-minute one, and then I'll give you a wedding forecast. Oh, that's on me.
Oh, I got it already.
Oh, you
And I got
did?
the blessed oil. I bought the blessed oil and the black magic.
Oh yeah, hold on 1 second. Hold on. I'm like, wait a minute, goddamn me. Did you? Hold on. I'm about to say I'll do it for you. Don't worry. All right, yeah, I see it. You ready? Let's go ahead and do it. Where is Brittany Williams at? Because she need to get hers. I'll give it to you for free. No
Okay.
problem. You see how that work out? God bless us. All right, so boom. Let me go ahead and start my timer. And first of all, tell me, you got 2 minutes to tell me about the business, and then I'll give you coaching. Go ahead.
Okay, so I want to do a seasoning business. My first goal is $1.4 million, and I broke it down. That's $116,667 per month. Um, if I sell it at $20, that would be 70,000 orders that I need to make this money, and then 5,833 orders per month. So I'm gonna do an all-purpose seasoning, Caribbean seasoning, and a spicy seasoning. So I'm gonna do it like a trifecta. So it'll be like a 3 product bundle. So I'm gonna start with 3 products.
All right. So anything else you want to tell me about this business before I give you a plan? How much you want to make?
I want to make $1.4 million
By when?
by December 2026.
All right, cool. Thank you, SJ. Bow, 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 bow. All right. 1.4 million December 2026. Anything else you want to tell me? My other question before I give you this coaching plan on how to get this money is where did that idea come from? Why seasonings?
Because I cook a lot at home, and like when I make my Caribbean dishes, I do like a homemade green seasoning. Then so I feel like I could experiment more, like doing my own seasonings. And it's an idea that's in my head, and it won't go away for some reason.
All right. Who taught you how to cook?
Nobody, but I just learned by looking at my mom growing up.
Looking at your mom growing up.
Mhm.
Okay. I'm about to give you a plan, and hold on. So we about to go ahead and cancel the 2 minute timer. You ready?
Yes.
All right. On YouTube, this is gonna be at 33 minutes and 38 seconds. All right. Let's get it. Let's go. All right. First of all, in order to make 1.4 million by December 2026, have you even started this yet?
No, I have.
All right. So in order to do a food product, in order to bring out, even though it's gonna be dry seasoning, in order to do a food product, you need 30 to 60 days to launch it. So what I would say is you would need to basically launch this. People say by the beginning of the year, but you need to do a soft launch. You
Mhm.
need to do a soft launch on Black Friday.
Okay.
And I know you said you had a trifecta, but which one of your seasonings is the most cost efficient and to make, including time and materials?
I would say the all-purpose season.
Okay, all purpose. Now I'm gonna ask you this question that I ask most people when I do business coaching. What makes your seasoning different?
I have I thought about that.
You
Yes.
do. It's you. I'll help you because this we only on 12 minutes. You make it different. All right. Here's the
Okay.
deal. When you are entering into the game with something that's so highly saturated, such as food items,
Hmm.
the thing that's gonna sell it is you and your story. That's what's gonna sell this season. And how old are you?
I just turned 31.
Okay, you're 31, a young black man, right? 31, black male, cooking. You know what I'm saying? Do you cook healthy?
Yes, for the most part, I do cook
All
healthy.
right, cooking healthy, young black man, cooking healthy. And then you are about to graduate from college, correct?
Yes.
All right, so you just now getting into the world. You see how I'm crafting your story?
Hmm.
Right? You just not enter into the world. You've been cooking for yourself for a long time. You learned by watching your mother, and now you're getting something. So guess what? A lot of young people don't know about. Most young people know about seasonings from their mothers and their grandmothers, right? But you're giving them something that's going to do what? This is their own. This is made. This is the FUBU method for us by us, right?
Hmm.
Right. So now this is a young black man, and you're doing this, and you're saying, "Hey, I'm doing it healthier. This is not your grandmother's seasoning."
Oh.
Okay. What age group do you want to appeal to?
Um, I'd say millennial ages, so from about 25 to 54
Not
or
54. They old heads. They're
or
not gonna want to buy no season from no 31-year-old. They would do it to support you, but that ain't what the fuck. They still trying to buy tap the brown shit. They would do it to support you. So I would do it from about 25 to 40
okay.
with the all purpose seasoning. Can it go on anything? Because we are in a microwave society, right? Everybody wants something that's quick, fast, in a hurry. So I would need you to come up with a list of 10 things, 10 different fruit products, from fruit, if it can go in there and it really tastes good, from fruit to meat to veggies, that is all purpose seasoning, right? It's no need to go in there. It's no need to go in there and buy all these different seasonings. Stop being confused. I got one hit right here. You see how I'm building this?
Right.
Right? Not the air fryer seasoning. Oh, that's good. You could that was a good one, Kenosha. Right? Show them how they can use the stuff to make it pop in the air fryer. Now I know that people your age are now. This not like a micro. They're not a McDonald's type of people. You know what I'm saying? They are eating healthier. They're eating all natural and things of that nature. I also want you to showcase. Now, here's the deal: if you're gonna hit the ground running, you got to do it now. You gotta September 1. You gotta have your ducks in order. Now, another thing is you are producing this at home, correct?
Yes, that's correct.
So each state has something called cottage laws. Cottage, like cottage cheese, that's a cottage law, and that dictates how people can prepare food at home and sell it. What needs to be on it? Do you have your food handler's license or
No,
permit? Okay, so you can get that online. You can get a food handlers. Get you
I
a,
was
huh?
I was thinking. So I found this company that will produce it for me, and I would you give them, you create your own formula, give them the formula, and then they package it
How
up.
much? How much?
I didn't even get the price yet
So
because I
here's the
didn't.
deal. You do that. So when you do cold, that's called co-packing. You don't do co-packing until you use moving major volume. I'm not saying, hey, you could open up a TikTok shop, do this seasoning, dry seasoning, and have a couple people do reviews on it, and you could blow up overnight. But you don't do co-packing until you have sourced your products at the lowest of the lowest, and you're selling a lot of in the volume. Because here's the deal: if you do co-packaging now, right?
Hmm.
Most places that white label or co-package shit for you, the cost is going to be so high that when you go to resell it, you're not going to be able to make a profit because ain't nobody going to buy it at the price that you're selling it at. So
Okay.
cold packing places, they work in bulk. So if you were ordering 1,000 of them, that'd be different. And I don't want you to order 1,000 of them and just be sitting on it. I always tell people, start your business with $100 and write your plan on the fucking napkin. Right? Aaron, this is me actually following you back, Aaron Brittany. That was me that just followed y'all. Listen, I'm not gonna see your message no. So if somebody getting your inbox, y'all know it's not me. Start your business with $100 and write your plan on a fucking napkin. Okay, because if you can write your plan on a napkin, that means that you done. You got the bare essentials. You ain't got all that fluff in there. It's the what, the when, the where. So you gonna when you do what is it? Plain and simple, right? I want you to get a post-it note. I tell people do a post-it note front and back. What, the when is when you gonna launch this shit. The where is where you launching and where you selling. All right,
Okay.
where you selling and where you selling and where you launching as far as like location. All right. The so you got the what, the when, the where, the why. The why is the big thing, right? Here I am. Why did you make this? People buy your story. People don't but just buy the spice, they buy your story. Because there's a whole bunch of all purpose seasonings. If I go in the aisle right now, well, I don't go shopping in the stores, but if I was going to Walmart right now, it'd be all kind of all purpose season. I'm like, I don't even know which one to choose. 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna go with the brand that I recognize, right? I'm gonna go with the brand that I seen in my grandmother's cabinet. My mama don't cook. So I'm gonna go with the brand I seen my grandmother and my aunties cook. I ain't even trying these new brands, right? So I done
Right.
seen Tony Satchery Saison. I done seen Mrs. Dash. You know what I'm saying? And then the Spice Rack. I think it's called. It's old school. I don't even know if they still out Spice Rack. Those are the ones I'm going with. I'm not about to try this other shit because I don't know this. Like I got some barbecue rub. I like the name of it and I bought it. I ain't tried that shit, not never. It's still just sitting there collecting dust. So you have to understand that people are going to what buy you before they buy the product. So you need to get your why story. Just real simple 30 seconds of why you started this business. You can be like, hey, I enjoy cooking, I make my own, but you need to tie in your age. You need to tell people a little bit about your background because you just like cooking and you made your own. It's cool. Because guess what? People really don't buy food from people who ain't fat.
True.
So you got to have something else with your story, right? Because listen, if I came out with some seasoning, they'd be like, "Oh, I know her big ass got it," right?
Mm-hmm.
Anytime I cook, people be like, "Oh shit, give me a plate. I know it's good." How? Because my arms are big. I mean, it is good, but per second, please. When I sold cake, people was all like, "Oh, I know this cake good." They would look at me. I was yellow and plump. The cake is yellow and plump. They say, bitch, you look like cake. You look like a cupcake. I know it's good. You understand me? So you got to have a story about why you're doing it. You need to sell it to the people. You have to make it really all purpose to show people exactly what it is. And then the how. I suggest that you make it at home. I want you to take $100. Let me tell you the $100 method. This is what I do when I start new businesses. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
I want you to take $100 and I want you to buy whatever ingredients you make. I also want you to document how much time it takes you to make at least one thing. I need you to buy the little spice bags with the little tops. You can buy whatever you need off of Amazon, right?
Okay.
Yes. So the little spice bags, however you want to do it, and here's the deal: you're not married to the packaging right now. You're not married to the logo. Here, but you need to be married to the name because if this is what you're doing, then we're gonna stick with it. Go ahead and make some, right? If you make 16 bags, 24 bags, whatever the case may be, make one, make that all purpose seasoning. I want you to give away at least 10 bags to people to try in for their feedback, whether it's a video, or email, text message for their feedback, because you need to start building what? Reviews and references. Exactly. So listen, you only take $100, you're gonna try the business out. If you can get your $100 back, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you can listen, if you can get your $100 back, you own something. You own something. If you can make your shit back in 30 days, you own something. If you don't make the money back, it doesn't mean the product wasn't no good. Maybe the hustle ain't there. Maybe the initiative isn't there. Maybe once you really get into it and start trying to sell it, you be like, oh, I ain't ready for all this shit right now, or it's gonna take too much time. Whatever the case may be, you only invested $100.
Okay,
All
got it.
right. All right. So let's do your wedding forecast. You ready?
Yeah, I'm with you.
2027. 2027. Y'all look like the Bobbsey twins. And both of y'all are in the same field. I love it. I love it. Same age. I love it. Y'all will have a pet dog. Okay.
Okay.
That's it. That's all. And both will be in suits. I like that. hmm This is gonna be that. And they also like to do makeup in their spare time. A hell of a makeup artist.
Oh, interesting.
Yes. So it's gonna be amazing with that. Then that's your wedding day forecast, but it's coming. And listen, your spices are gonna be amazing. I just want to let you know that. I just need you to go ahead and get on a good foot now. I need you to have a Black Friday sale so people can use it on their Christmas dinner and their New Year's shit, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Go watch the shit back on YouTube and get that $100 plan. Bye.
Okay.
And that's how we do coaching. I hope you all grab. This some of my fucking nose. Every fucking live, it be some of my fucking nose. I hope y'all caught that work about the $100 business plan. I do that all the time. Get a post-it note and get $100 and figure out a business. Don't be spending all this money. Y'all be, I gotta get an LLC. No, you don't. Get you a post-it note and get your, hold on. Get you a post-it note and get you $100 and have a fucking seat and figure that business out. Try to make your $100 back. If you don't make your $100 back, it ain't time. Brittany, what's up, Buttercup? What you need? What you need coaching on?
I want the wedding forecast.
Girl, fuck you. No, not for $20. No, I just gave that to him because no. What you want? You want me to refund this? What we doing? Because my wedding forecast is only $35. I did that to him. I gave him that because that's my little buddy right there. And I said, okay, thank you, Pinky Red. So what you want to do? You want coaching or what you want?
I take the coaching.
Okay, cool. What you want to be coached on?
Business.
What kind of business? You got 2 minutes to tell me what you're trying to do, and then I'm gonna tell you the plan on how to get it.
Okay, I want to open a jump park. Well, I did have a food business, but I stopped that now because it's hard running a food business. But I want to open like a jump park in my town.
Okay, hold
But
on,
my
you're right.
town hard to deal with because they still a good old boy system. So I had two buildings and they shut me down on two different ideas. But I want to stay in my city. I know
How
I
did they
can
shut you down?
like the, getting my lights on. Each building, like the closing enforcement, just come up with reasons to shut, like not even allow me to get my lights on. And this is like 5 years
Were
apart.
they valid?
What?
The reasons,
Huh?
huh? Were the reasons valid?
No, no, ma'am. No, ma'am. It's a good old boy system. I could tell you the whole story behind the last one because it was a restaurant. It was an old Sonic, and it's because I'm black. That's it. That's all. It's because I'm black.
So there's no other black business owners in your city.
Not a black woman. It's black men that were married to white women.
Okay, all right.
But the last time it was just, I mean, it was so obvious, and I seen it for what it was. I just gave up.
Okay, so
But
my question is before we get your coaching, why so my question is if you notice what it is, and I'm not doubting what you say, but if you notice what it is, why are you still trying?
because they can't
No,
like
but they can. I mean, obviously they can. So why are you still trying? What town are you in?
it's called the town I wanted in is called Lafayette, Georgia, but it's other towns that want me and offer me buildings, but I see the vision there. I don't actually live there, but it's a lot of traffic there, and it's a small town. But I see like it can be. It's nothing for these kids to do. Nothing. When I say
I
nothing for
understand.
these kids to do,
Okay.
nothing. But if I brought some arcade games and a jump park, that's some money.
So let me ask you a question. Are you doing it because you want to better your town, or you doing it because of the traffic? You doing it from, are you looking at it from a passion standpoint or a profit standpoint?
I seen a vision like these kids just sitting in Bilo, like nothing to do, getting in trouble. But there's an empty building right there. They sitting at the old food city, just sitting there, nothing for these children to do at all. Just getting in trouble. So like,
So would you open this up and charge nothing for them to get in? Would you open it up and not charge nothing?
I would, but I
But you
can't
won't, but
like
it's a but, so it's a no.
yeah, I
It's a
can't
no.
financially, but I would do days to give away. Yeah, yeah, I would give back. Yes, I would like. I would give food away. I've done that before, and I would like, you know, donate to school. Like, I would donate. Like, misfortunate kids. Yes, they can come. Yes, I would do that. But this is a town they need to pay me because you owe me first of all.
They don't owe you shit. So let's get into it. Now, let me go ahead and start your shit because sometimes we be on such a they need they this and the other. You losing sight of what the fuck you got going on. Ready? And I'm about to start your timer. Thank you for signing up for this shit and hit it. Let's get into it. First of all, they don't owe you shit. Is
Okay.
it right? Absolutely not. But they don't owe you nothing. See, right now, your vision, your mission. We talked about the revenge thing. You the one said about the revenge shit when Miss Kathy was
Yes,
talking
it was.
about. Stop.
Yep.
Stop. This shit, your energy is too expensive. You just said there's towns that want me, that's offering me buildings, but you are wasting your vision. First of all, it's always harder to break through in your hometown than it is anywhere else. A lot of times when people go and make it, they got to go outside their hometown and make it and then come back, and then that's when your hometown love you and they want you and they want everybody want to have you in the building and this that and other. But when I lived here, y'all wasn't fucking with me. But that's
Yes,
how
ma'am.
places are. Everybody thinks that something from out of town or another city is amazing. People who live in Florida probably don't fuck with Disney World, but we'll fly our family out there and spend tens of thousands of dollars just to go with it. And there's people that live there every day, like, I don't go to no fucking Disney World. Is you crazy? You understand what I'm saying? Like,
Yes, ma'am.
it's that type of thing. So, number one, they don't owe you shit. Get that out your mind, get that out your spirit. I'm never going to be somewhere where nobody wants me. If the people don't want me, why the fuck am I there? Why am I trying to push to be there? The reason why I asked you was this profit over passion, because I wanted to know, like, okay, so boom, let's say you did get it. Would you open this up without no money, without charging no money? You was like, no, I would like to, but so the but let me know everything I want to do. So it's still about profit. And there's nothing wrong with looking at a situation and be like, listen, but here's the deal. If they won't fuck with you, listen, if they don't fuck with you about opening up, if they won't let you open up, you think they're gonna let their kids come there? Because the people, it's not like the people who money you need, it's the people who don't want you to be there. You think gonna let their kids come there? Absolutely the fuck not. They'll starve you out. And
Okay.
then what? You'll be there with another business. So first of all, let's get into it. Listen, remember what we talked about? Sometimes you gotta let people watch the glow up from the outside. Take your ass to one of these cities who want you,
Okay.
and then ask for them to come back. Get recognized by another city, right? When they say whatever, and then you said you don't even live in the city.
No, but it's like 10 minutes from where I live. So with my food business, I had a mobile. It wasn't a food truck. It was like tent set up, and I did festivals. So I was in all kind of cities in Atlanta. I was everywhere. I traveled with it in Alabama. So with my food, I'm already known. With my food, it's hard to do by yourself. I'm a single woman. But so and I got 6 children, and then them kids, fuck them kids. But I mean, cause I pay $20 an hour, so they still just don't. It was just the way I was running it. But I'm popular just by my food. So
Okay.
people hunt me down.
Okay, cool. You sound like it. Now, the question is who is offering you? First of all, we got to take the easiest route to success. Y'all listen, success isn't hard. Hello, ding ding. Hi, my name is Coach Missy. Success isn't hard. You just got to find the
Okay.
easiest route to success. A lot of times we get to bumping our head up against the wall for no fucking reason. Why are you knocking your head up against this wall when it's a clear path somewhere else? Right?
Yes,
So
ma'am.
it's food. So here's the deal. I always tell people when it come to business, you can have multiple businesses. I want you to make money with the thing that's already established and known for. Make money with that first in order to build your other business. Don't go in
Okay.
debt trying to build another business. People might know you, but they don't know you from doing that. If they know you from food, listen, if I'm ever down on my motherfucking luck, you hear me?
Yes.
If I'm ever down bad, before there was a Coach Misty, before there was a big ass workout, baby, there was a cake with a kick.
Okay.
Oh, you understand me? If I
Yes,
ever,
ma'am.
and if I that way, if I ever, baby, I'm gonna go right back to slinging cakes because that's what my first thing. That's what I was known for was the cake slinging, and that's a no
Yeah.
brainer. If I ever come back out, I can go on Facebook right now and fuck with the people and say I'm thinking about making cake. Them hoes gonna be in the comments. How much, where I can pick it up, what we doing, what flavors. Please bring back honey, red velvet honey whiskey, please and thank you. I would need to blah blah blah. If I ever. So when I want to build one business, I started slinging cake. If you known for your food and people is begging you for your food, second of all, family ain't shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just because your kids
It
don't.
was it was chicken wings. My main thing was chicken wings and fries. I made my own sauces. I made my own season. People hunt me down. I started working in the factory. I started this business. These people today, I've only cooked these wings at this factory that I'm at now. I've only cooked it for them twice. But every time these men see me, they like, Brittany, where the wings at? Brittany, you gonna make me some wings? I won't even do it. I'm just so angry.
Angry about what?
I just feel like I failed. Like
Failed about what?
the business failed. I sold a car,
It did.
started this
It
business.
didn't fail. You just have to try a different way. You know how many businesses I done had? You know how many times I done revamped Coach Misty, CME? I'm still in the middle of revamping it. You better stop that bullshit. You better stop it. Listen, and people know who you are, and people know. Listen, as long, what do I tell you, hoes? Is you will never listen. You will never fail another day because as long as you try and you never fail. As long as you try, you never fail. And if you never fail, you never lose. And if you never lose, you always fucking winning. Girl, stop. Even when shit ain't going the way it's going, you always win it. You hear me? I went from having a staff of 5 to it being now me, Cardinal, and Zion. I literally made 100 Slim Jims myself today. And there could have been a way where I'd have been like, this crazy. I ain't made Slim Jim. I would make it in the pot, but I didn't bag them up. And as I was sitting there doing it, and I was like, Lord, I thank you. I said, I needed some discipline. I had so many people waiting on me hand and foot. I had so many people doing shit for me that I really lost sight of who the fuck I was. I really lost sight of I really lost sight of who the fuck I am. And I need you not to lose sight. So when I was backing up that Slim Jim, I got so much work did today. It was crazy. Doing the Slim Jim. Made some dinner. I was so fucking productive.
And it give you peace. Like the
Well, I ain't
cleaning
say
stuff
that.
and cook.
I ain't say that now.
Well, for me,
I didn't no, I'm just
it
saying
give
no,
me
it do. No, it do give you look, I ain't say all that now. Bagging up Slim Jim did not give me peace. Did it give me a workout? The fuck it did. But peace, I don't know, bitch. I don't know. Then now, did I feel like did I feel like I was cooking in the kitchen? Like I was the clips, okay? All right. Well, I feel like I should have had my chain on, a big ass chain on. Yes. Well, peace. But I know what you're saying. Here's the deal. First of all, you need not rely on your children to help you with
right.
nothing, with no business, okay? Understand that everybody's not going to believe in your vision, including your children, and it might hurt. And that's okay. This is your because
Well,
it's
my
that's what.
money completely away from them for other reasons, so I ain't worried about them. I didn't start it for them to help me, but if I need the help, I'm willing to pay you. Come make this
But
money.
it
You
don't
ain't got
even
no
matter
job.
about that because here's the deal. They don't see it like that. It's hard for your children to see you as their employer when they're your children, as their employer when they're your children. And it becomes a problem. They don't understand it like that. It's they still think, well, I'm just doing mama a favor. No, you are an employee and this is what the fuck needs to be done. Okay.
Okay.
You talking to somebody who fired a mama. I don't play no games
Okay.
when it comes to your check. Respectfully, happy birthday, mom. To my mama's birthday today. Happy birthday, mom. Respectfully. Okay. Shit, I let my mama go. No, ma'am. Knock it off. Knock it off, ma'am. But
That's
my question to you is this. What is it, number one? What is it that what do you enjoy cooking?
I love it.
Okay, that's
And
now
I
that's
do that for
hey,
free
stop.
every day.
Huh?
I do that one for free. I will give you a plate, but like I'll take stuff to work just because I don't want it to go to waste and just give it to
Listen.
people.
Okay, so the next time these people ask you when are you getting the wings, how much you charging for a plate?
Oh, I'm taxing. $16 for wings and fries
That's not taxing. I think how many wings you get?
in this area. Oh, six. It's only in
Damn. And it's only $16.
in this area, in that area, yeah.
That shit should be 20 all day. It'd be $20. You should give them a soda or a bottle of water. You make that shit 20. First of all, we don't give out no change. You talking to a bitch who used to charge $50 for 4 cake jars, okay? Or 3 cake jars, please.
Oh
First of
wow.
all, we don't give out no change. So ready? This is your culture. We don't give out no change. So first of all, it's not 16, it's 20. And it comes
Okay.
with 6 wings, fries, and a water or a soda. Right?
Okay.
It's a complete lunch. Okay? It's $20. Ain't no change around this hoe. Knock it off.
Okay.
16 my ass, and I got to give you back something else. No, if you want to give them, you want to make them feel good, and give them a little snack. I ain't saying you got to bake nothing, or get them like a little piece of something, a dessert. You know what I'm saying? Give them a little piece of brownie, or give them something, to go with it. Pound cake is always cost effective when it comes to doing that. French fries, pound, a piece of pound cake, and a soda for $20. That's a full motherfucking meal. Right? And
Okay.
you need to do this on certain days of the week. Now, I always like to do it before they get paid. Right?
Right.
You said name brand soda. Nobody said that. Nobody said that.
No.
Sam, nobody said name brand. We're not giving out name brand soda. She getting that shit for 35 cents a motherfucking can. You want orange or red?
Them Jumex is 50 cents, and they love them
Look,
Hispanic drinks.
you want orange or red around this hole. You want orange, red, or Sprite. No, ain't nobody giving out no. She talking about, and you give them ain't nobody giving out no Pepsis.
No,
No,
I ain't
ma'am.
never
No, ma'am. We going to Sam's Club and getting a 12 pack for $3. Fuck you,
and
mean.
you could buy a Pepsi.
Okay?
Yeah.
No, we're not doing that. And the
But yeah,
water.
them little Jumex Hispanic drinks, they 50 cents. Give them away. Yeah, you can have that with your meal.
Listen, okay, orange, red, or purple, period, poo. All right, boom. So you got a plan. Now, the question is what do you want to do? Listen, hold on. Hold on. Let me go ahead and block this hoe. They playing on my fucking thing. What do you want? What is your goal with this? Are you trying to work your way out of work? Wing your way out of work? Are you trying to wing your way? What are you doing? What's the goal with this?
Wing my way out of work, and I'm
Wing
trying to
your
buy.
way out of work. Write that shit down, bitch. She said, I'm trying to wing my way out of work. All right.
Yep.
So how many wings? I ain't trying to be in your business. How many dinners? First of all, what is the cost of your dinners? What is the profit on the $16 at this point?
I haven't done it in 2 years,
All
so
right. So what I need you to do, because I know the cost of wings that went up a little bit, right?
yes,
So I
ma'am.
need you to price out everything that you use down to the containers. Price them hoes out per 100, right? Because our goal is so price of how much it'll be for 600 wings, whatever. I need to know if the wings is 95 cent a wing. I need to know that. Hey, I can get 95, and I think that's pretty high. Whatever it is, 45 cent a wing. Right, the fries. Are you cutting up the fries yourself, or you buying fries?
No, I'm buying them crinkle fries.
Okay, so you buying the crinkle
The last
fries.
time I
Mm-hmm.
checked on wings, it was 80 pounds for 40 pounds for $130.
So 40 pounds for $130. But we need to know how many. So we need to know how many wings come in a pound. You got a scale?
Yes.
All right. You got a food scale?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So what I would need you to do is I need you to see how many wings were actually. So you said it was what? $130 for 40 pounds?
Uh-huh.
So that means it's $3.25 a pound of wings. You might, if you, let's just say you were able to get 6 wings and it equal a pound, it might be a little bit over a pound. That means that each wing would be about 55 cents, right? So let's just say each wing is 55 cents. How much is the bag of crinkle fries?
$5 for 5 pounds.
$5 for 5 pounds of crinkle fries.
Uh-huh.
All right, so that's $1 a pound. How many servings out of a 5 pound bag? How many servings you think you can get?
About 20.
So okay, so we're gonna do it like that. So out of 5 pound bag, you're gonna get 20 servings, which means each serving of fries is about 25 cents a serving. Right? So each wing is 55, 25 cents. Your sauce. How much would you sell your sauce in a bottle for if you had to bottle it up?
I have done it. I haven't done it too much, but if somebody begged me to do it, I'll give you a half
No,
a
fuck
bottle.
all that. I'm asking you a question. If you were to bottle your sauce, how much would you sell your sauce for?
$20 a bottle.
20 $20 a bottle. How big of a bottle?
Probably 8 ounces.
8 ounces for 20. Okay, so most people, I mean, I know your sauce might be good, but if it was on the grocery store shelf, I wouldn't buy it for no $20 an 8 ounce. But let's go ahead and
I
do
really
it.
don't want you to buy my sauce
No, no,
anyway. I
I'm
want you to
I'm
go
I'm
get
I'm working on something. I'm about to tell you how much a squirt is.
it.
When I tell you, first of all, listen, when I did my cake business, I knew that to
Uh-huh.
make one cake pop, it cost me 37 cents. Or
Mm-hmm.
37 cents to make one cake pop. High end alcohol was 37 cents. Low end was about 27 cents. or whatever. No, 27 cent and 34 cent was it. Low end, bottom shelf was 27 cent. I'm talking about they went down to the wrapper, the ribbon, the little fork I bought from Dollar Tree, and my labor. 27 cent for low end, 34 cent for high end. So guess what that meant? Listen, if I was charging, so people had to buy my cake pops in 24, right? You had to buy at least 2 dozen cake pops. So here's the deal. I was charging for 2 dozen cake pops. I was charging $50 for 2 dozen cake pops. Well, high end was 60. Was for 2 dozen cake pops, it was $60 with the decorations and everything. So it only cost me $8.16 to produce a 24 thing of cake pops. And I was charging them $60 for high end. So that means I had a profit of $51.84. I did not fuck around.
Oh wow.
So knowing that, yeah, oh, you want cake pops for a wedding, and then I would give them if they ordered over 4 dozen, I would then give them some type of wholesale discount, only if I was able to leave cards at their event.
Okay.
That's you know what I'm saying. So I would do shit like that. Oh, you want 200 cake pops? Cool, but I want to make sure that the cards are displayed, or better yet, can I put cards on the cake pops? Because I used to make them for realtors too to do open houses. Let me put so I would do shit like that because I know I'm gonna get a lot of exposure or a bitch tag me in a picture or something,
Right.
right? So I would give them a discount. But listen, making a $51 profit on two fucking cake pops on 24 cake pops, which meant my profit on each cake pop was $2.16. Was my profit on each fucking cake pop. $2.16 was the profit. That ain't bad, Bookie Butt. Not at all. So baby, I'd be up rolling them motherfucking cake pop. You hear me? Sticking the forks and shit. I be doing all that because I knew
Yeah.
it. So the reason I asked you about the sauce was this. Because I wanted to know if you don't know how much it take to make your sauce. I said, well, how much would you sell it in an 8 ounce bottle? You said I would sell 8 ounces for $20, which means that would be about 40 cents. I'm sorry, hold on. You would sell that'd be about 40 cents. And no, not 40 cents. If you got 8 ounces and you divided it by $20, mm, it's saying it would be point 0.4. That's not 40 cents an ounce, because that'd be a lot less than that. Hold on. Uh, do. Okay. Anyway, I just need to know how much it costs a squirt. Let's say it's a dollar. Let's just say it's $1 for sauce, right? And then how much is your styrofoam containers? They less than $1?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
All right, so let's just say $1 for styrofoam containers. Right? It's 50 cent per ounce. It ain't 50 cent per ounce. It'd be 40. It ain't 50 cent per ounce because she's selling it $20 for only an 8 ounce bottle. 8 ounces, 8 times 50, 8 times that is gonna be
That'll
$4.
be 16.
Yeah, so she's selling it at 8 ounces for 20. So if it was 16 ounces, hold on, y'all, because this shit gonna bother me. So that mean if it was 16 ounces, so it was really $1.60 per ounce. Hold on. Nope, it's more than that. I'm just saying the squirt is $1. We gonna leave it at that. So boom, let's do like that. And we ain't even talked about your labor, right? So without your labor costs in it, right? Plus 2.5, $2.50 per squirt per ounce. Well, that's point. We talking about drugs. Right now, shit, at
So
that
what is
point,
the drug code?
at that point, you need to squirt it on the bitch. $3.30, girl. Well, I don't want to be addicted to that. Okay.
You ain't
The way
addicted to food.
no, I ain't
We
addicted to
talking
food.
heavy.
I'm not addicted to food, bitch. I'm addicted to dick and Mike and Ice. I'm not addicted to food. I know how to push the plate away. If I
What about
saw
that delivery? What
I'm
about that
not addicted
delivery?
to food. If I saw your sauce for $20, an 8 ounce bottle, girl, in public, I was like, girl, fuck you. That's number one. Okay, girl, fuck you. And then I would walk off. Let me taste some. Still, girl, fuck you. Good day. Good luck on your
You
journey.
live around a whole bunch of hillbillies and rednecks. That's what
Okay,
you
well
live
they
around.
addicted to food. I'm addicted to Cardinal and candy. Okay, I'm addicted to Mike and Ike's and yellow cake with chocolate frosting. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. I'm not addicted to food. That was too. 2 fucking years ago. Okay, I know how to push the plate back. It's macaroni and cheese on the stove right now, and I'm not fucking it up. All right, so listen, even before your labor, every dinner is costing you. This is without the soda and the other stuff. This is just what you were selling. It's costing you $5.52. Right? Let's just say if you were to pay yourself, how much would you pay yourself per hour? If you were paying somebody to do this job, how much would you pay them per hour?
$20 an hour.
Okay. So and how many dinners you think you can get out in an hour?
Good Lord, I can't calculate that. I have hundreds. Hundreds.
You get out
I mean,
hundreds,
I've done festivals, but
but you had help, right?
yeah.
So with
Like
prepping the food,
me myself,
yeah.
every 5 minutes I could do an order.
Right, but you still got to prep it and get it and everything. That's not including the prep time. So I'm gonna say just to be on the safe side, if it's $20 an hour, I'm gonna say if you was getting out $20 an hour, I was gonna say you could get out maybe 20 meals an hour. I'm just being on the safe side, right? So we'd add another dollar for every meal. So even so, include labor, it's $6.52. Right, they always tell you. That's why I told you to make it 20, even without the soda, because you got to put your labor in there. So, they always say you charge 3 times more than what the fuck it costs because you got to pay yourself, you got to pay the business, and you got to replenish your stock. Right?
Right.
That's what you got to do. All right. So, boom, that's 1956. You need to be charging $20 for this shit anyway. The question is, how many fucking dinners do you need to sell every 2 weeks? Let me tell you this, and I'm going to go ahead and let you go. One of the things I did with my cake business, I actually turned my cake business into a multi-level marketing business, an MLM, and I had hoes slinging cake. Bullshit, I had hoes slinging cake in different states. For real, for real. Like it got to the point where I didn't even sell. I tell people I didn't even do hand to hand combat no more. Meaning I only sold for big events. I didn't even sell shit no more like that because I had slinging cake. Now I also, if y'all don't know, 2016, I was featured on Essence.com. I've been on news station here as well. The local news here for my cake. And I went to Essence Festival and made 11,000 in 3 days selling cake for $2, $5. I didn't even go up on my prices like most of the vendors do during Essence Festival. I stayed with the same shit that was on my website and made 11,000 in 3 days. So listen to what I'm saying. Um one of the things that I did was I used people like to order. You said you remember seeing that? Yes. People like to order. Um, they like to place orders. Oh, the people who buy from you, they like to write on pieces of paper. People love order forms. They do. Yeah, ordering online is cool, but people like to put their name on something. This to help you plan. So if I was you, I would always get the orders. I would what day is payday at the factory?
Wednesday.
Every
Anytime.
Wednesday.
In between Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, it could be either day depending on what bank account you use.
But what's the actual payday?
Friday.
If every day, every week, or every other week?
Every week.
Every week on Friday. That means your orders, people need to know what the fuck they're gonna order to you by Tuesday. You
Okay.
got to have a cutoff time by Tuesday. So that means that on payday, you need to, for the people who didn't get a chance to order, by Thursday and next week, you need to start circulating that thing, making sure it get around. You need to have you 2 to 3 good people that don't mind taking orders for you, right? Who don't mind saying, hey, you're going to have this in your department. I'll go ahead and give you lunches on me to see anybody else wants some wings, right? And they go ahead and get them orders, and then you collect your order forms and money you can have on there. Y'all can cash at me, Zelle me, whatever. You have people pay for their dinners up front, and then you know what to expect for the upcoming week. Now, if you want to do them every week, if you prepare to do it every week, me, I would do it every other week. I would do it at the middle of the month and at the end of the month. People tend to spend a lot of money around the 15th because they act like that's at some point they're like, oh, it's the 15th, it's the middle of the month. I didn't got all my bills out the way I can act up. So people tend to spend a lot more money at the end of the month from the 15th to the last day of the month. So I would let people know going forward, hey, y'all want these dinners? I'm gonna have these dinners at September, whatever the second Friday is in September, right? And start telling people now. And then my next date is going to be then. You might get people who say, hey, I want to. So let me get my calendar out because I like to speak factual and actual. Hold on. Let me get my baby. Listen, you better plan this shit. So In order to get the word out, you're gonna sell dinners. You're gonna have dinners on the 12th and the 26th, right? Just in September on the 12th and the 26th. You are going to go ahead and advertise between now. The last day to submit for the 12th is going to be the 9th. So you got to get your people trained into what you're doing on the 9th. And then the last day is going to submit. So after the 9th, that's who's getting their shit on the 12th. Now everybody going to eat and be like, oh, I eating the shit. They be like, oh my God, I didn't get a chance to order. If she doing it the next week, no, the next one is the 26th. Right. So now you're going to get a whole bunch of people who be like, oh, I got to get these wings. If you see that you selling more than 100 dinners every doggone Friday, every other Friday, then you're going to go ahead and move. If you see by the 23rd, between the 20th and the 23rd, the day is not fucking around, then that's when you're going to go ahead and say, okay, for the month of October, because see, people tend to eat more when the fall hit. I'm going to start selling them every Friday.
Okay.
Right? Every Friday, I'm gonna sell them, but y'all gotta tell me what it is that you want, and then you could offer something. And say, hey, if you know you want to get wings every Friday, is there anything else you sell besides wings? Any other meat?
Soul food, anything,
Okay, so I
anything
would
to
keep
make
it cost. So here's the deal for these orders and people writing the shit down. I would keep it cost effective, cost efficient, and I've helped a lot of other people. I helped a lot of other food truck owners or restaurant owners. You know what I'm saying? People who have food businesses. I've helped them grow their brand. I would then put out a menu for the month. If you start sharing this shit, start selling it every Friday, you need to have a pre-planned menu where people can say, okay, I know I'm gonna want something every Friday. So this is what I'm having. So in October, I would start with the chicken wings in September. Then October, I will go ahead and say this is just one meal though. They can always order chicken or this other meal. So chicken wings is the staple, right? And then, or you can order this meal, or I got this, that, and the other. And that soul food meal, that upgraded meal is $25 or more.
okay.
All right. So this and that's a lot, Brittany. You got this. Thank you for holding on and waiting for us. I hope that and thank you for sharing because this probably helps somebody else too. And if you ever need
Yes,
any other coaching, you let me know. I do have single. Okay. So we got a couple options. So if you go to imcoachmissy.com, we have business based. I have single business based coaching sessions. They're 30 minutes apiece and you can schedule them whenever you like. Or you can sign up for the bad bitch coaching. Even if you don't feel like you want even if you don't have questions, I do love health, self, and wealth to reinvent yourself. You can use bad bitch coaching just to get these businesses up and running, and it's more cost efficient than doing the single sessions and business pay because we meet for 90 days, and you get to man, you need to go ahead and put your shit in there because I'm gonna get you what all the way to fuck together. So just so people can see what it looked like, if you go to iamcoachmisty.com, right? You go to y'all, the line is still open for coaching. If you want to get coaching tonight, go to imcoachmissy.com. You're gonna see the open donation coaching. But what I was telling her about was that 90-day bad bitch coaching. I would do the 90-day bad bitch coaching, or you can go ahead and do the business bay single coaching. You can always sign up for 90-day bad bitch coaching anytime, okay?
okay.
All right,
Thank
friend.
you.
You got it. Let's get it. Let's go. Mirror, 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 mirror. What's up? What's up? What's up, Buttercups? How y'all doing? It's your girl, Coach Misty. And this is where we at. Welcome to any listen, we coaching on any subject. Listen, I'm like your girl. She say anytime, any place. Yes. All right. So we got Miss Kathy. I talked to Brittany. I talked to Aaron. We got Karen Williams. If you would like to do 12 minutes of coaching or whatever it is that you want to coach, get coaching on. Come on with the shits. We talking love, business, all kind of stuff. Y'all laughing at what I said about not being addicted to certain stuff. Okay. Listen. Let's get it. Let's go. All right. In the meantime, between time, how y'all feeling about coaching? What other subjects would y'all like to get coaching on? I think maybe if I have like a dedicated coaching night or something, it'll have a greater response. What's some other things y'all want to get coaching on? I don't know what's happened to this person that's trying to come on my live, but let me know. And is any of the coaching I'm giving out tonight helping somebody? So now that I talked about that macaroni and cheese, that shit was good. I know the chicken gone. I'm cool on the chicken, but That mac and cheese went hard. All right. Whoever that was, if you want to come back. Um, yeah. Sydney says, I like how you break business down. I never thought it was that easy. Girl, yeah. Absolutely. Listen, I got the fucking book. How to make 5K in 30 days. The book is available. Hold on. Because the shit is crazy. So I've been telling y'all about this book, How to Make 5K in 30 Days. It's literally what I'm telling y'all now. The download is only $7 fucking dollars. Bro, go to my link tree, it's right here. And if you get my emails, my daughter Zoe put them in there. It's how to make 5K in 30 days. Like, listen, you just download the shit and it's $7. Like, I'm literally telling you, I'm literally giving you the tea. Like, this is what you do, right? Every business I have, I started off like that. Like, this is I don't do all this other bullshit. Like, for instance, right? So, and how to make 5K, all of y'all should get the fuck, all y'all should go to imcoachmisty.com and everybody should download this fucking book for $7. That's crazy work, right? So, in chapter 1, I always talk about know your why and your why not, right? Setting a specific income goal, identifying what you're selling. Chapter 2 is know your people. Who are you selling to? So, like the people who watch me, the majority of people who watch me are 45 females, 45 and up. So, you're not going to catch me talking about, I don't do readings for fertility. For what? Y'all eggs is in the refrigerator at your house. I don't do fertility readings, right? I do change of life readings, right? I do, you know what I'm saying, with coaching, right? Hey, we need identity coaching. Who am I now? Right? Who do I want to be? Because a lot of us have been just moms our whole fucking life, or whatever, moms and husband. You said not your eggs. Your eggs is in the fucking refrigerator at your house from Walmart. So for me to sit up here and have a fertility night to tell 90% of y'all go to hell would be ridiculous. Like, I literally broke down how to position your brand to be paid, how to offer clarity equal cash flow, how to get loud about overcoming the fear of promotion, and the truth about showing up. Do y'all know you said premarital counseling? You want me to do premarital, but you already got married, Miss Tabitha. She said premarital counseling. One thing about it, I'm never going to. I wouldn't count. I'm not a counselor, so I wouldn't offer premarital counseling. Um, I would talk to people about their confidence, right? Or letting go of insecurities, or not bringing baggage into their new relationship. I would offer people stuff about that. Um, let me just give y'all let me just write this. So here's the deal. Let me read this real quick. This is from my book about how to make 5K in 30 days. Go to imcoachmissy.com, scroll down until you find it, and go ahead and download the book. So here's the deal. The first time I make 5K, how many of y'all have made 5K in 30 days from your business? How many of y'all have made 5K in 30 days from a business? Not from working, not from overtime, but from business. It's easy as fuck to make 5K in 30 days when you can clock in, because that's just the willpower to get up and go to work. I'm talking about from a business that you own. So Callie Christine said, me. Okay. So I guess the better you said I have before you did it off of ebooks. Good. See, here's the deal. If you done made 5K in 30 days off of ebooks, you need to go ahead and have a business and teaching other people how to make that money off of ebooks. I understand a lot of the times the easiest business to start is your knowledge. The easiest business to start is to sell a knowledge. So Aaron said, hey, I done made that money off of doing ebooks. I'm like, well, shit. I just gotta concentrate on selling my ebooks. I'm like, shit, show me what do I need to change? Not what am I doing wrong, but what do I need to improve on, right? Let me read this for you. So first of all, the first time I made 5K in 30 days, it did not come from a perfect plan. And that's what I'm trying to tell y'all, right? It wasn't the result of going viral or having a marketing degree. None of that mattered. It came from a decision. One shift, one moment where I stopped saying one day and finally said day one. See, that's the problem with a lot of us. That's a problem when a lot of us do that, is because We keep on saying, one day I'm gonna do this. Y'all keep going to work, hating your job, hating your boss, hating your coworkers, hating the cafeteria, hating to drive in, hating to drive home. But you got an idea that you're sitting on. You got an idea that's pulsating in your spirit. And you keep on saying, ooh, one day I'm gonna do this. One day, one day, one day. You got to stop and say, nope, this is day one. And I tell y'all, you can take $100 in a sticky note and start your business, right? So listen, I was tired of waiting for the real opportunity, so I made one. I picked one thing to sell. Say it again. You got to pick one thing to sell. I talked about this before on my lives. Pick one thing to sell, and you got to talk about it every day. I reached out to people. I stayed up late. I prayed harder. I got strategic. When I had my cake, I had one thing to sell. That was cake. Those are cake pop with cake with a kick. One thing. I wasn't doing everything. It was just one fucking thing. I keep on saying I'm just gonna focus on one thing to sell. Like all other shit to be up here, but we just gonna focus on one thing, which I'm still gonna do. Right. So here's the deal. In 30 days, I had made my first $5,000, but the money wasn't the biggest shift. It was the mindset. See, how to make 5K in 30 days is not about 5,000, may not be a lot to y'all. Y'all be like, shit, I make 5,000 on my job. That's not a lot of money. But once you have the mindset of the foundation, how to make 5K, then you can make 10. And once you make 10, bitch, you making 20. 20 turn into 40. 40 turn into 80. I done made over $100,000 in one fucking month. Hell, I done made over $1 million. What are we talking about? What are we saying? It's the mindset. Once you get a foundation and a plan, all you got to do is rinse and repeat that plan. But everything is that you got. Every business I have, I do the same fuck shit over and over again. I promise you, no lie. If I wake up in the morning and decide I want to start a t-shirt business, I'm gonna take the same plan of action I did to start that cake business to start a t-shirt business. The same shit I did when I started selling black oil, black magic. That I'm gonna go ahead and say, listen, I'm gonna sell it with this, and I'm gonna same shit, right? And it all goes back to the foundation I laid when I made 5K in 30 days, right? And in order to do this, then listen, also you have to start seeing yourself as a CEO, right? And understand as a CEO, you don't need to be perfect. You just need to be consistent. You need to keep showing up. And the best part is you don't need a fancy degree to do this, even though I got one. You don't need one. You don't need a team. You don't need an ad budget, and you don't need a million followers. You just need a clear offer, the right audience, and the willingness to show up like you already believe that it's yours. So, listen, the reason why I wrote this book is this, because we're in a season where women are done playing small. We are tired of side hustles that never graduate to main income, and we are done with free labor, delayed dreams, and spiritual stagnation. This book isn't theory, it is a blueprint. Every chapter gives you real life strategies that I've used to help hundreds of clients hit their first 1K, 5K, and 10K months without burning out, without selling their soul or turning into someone they don't recognize. Listen, let me tell you something. Some months when I was making, I tell people, when I got to the point where I could make 30K in 30 days and still sleep in late was fucking amazing. To get a foundation, I can make 30K in 30 days and still go play bingo on every fucking Wednesday and still get up at noon, and that's what I choose to do, or take a day off, or whatever the fuck it is, to make 30K every 30 days minimum is wild fucking work. But that just didn't happen overnight. I don't even have that many followers, right? I don't have a million followers. I'm not getting that shit from brand endorsements. I'm not getting that shit from brand deals. I don't have a TikTok shop. I did it because I built a foundation, right? So if you choose to get this book, I'm giving you a 30-day game plan, right? And then all you got to do is follow along. This is how to build and price an offer that people want, how to find people who will actually pay you for what the fuck it is you got, how to market with confidence, how to create content that sells, and how to celebrate and scale once you start making money, right? So here's the deal. This is part workbook and pep talk. This book that I have, the 5K in 30 days, is part workbook, pep talk, and playbook, and all of it get results. And I want you to do this. If you do choose to get this book, do not just read this book. You have to work the book. I'm saying this again. Whatever books you buy from me, whether it's Girl Fuck You or How to Make 5K in 30 Days, and this is only available as a download. You don't read the book, you work the book, right? I want you to highlight it. I want you to print it out, dog ear to pager, set a goal, make a sale, and repeat. Your 5K month isn't just possible, it's already available. So with this book, we're gonna get to it. We gonna get to it, y'all. So real quick, did anybody else pay for any coaching? If not, I'm gonna give y'all a little bit. I'm gonna help y'all real quick on this, and then I'm gonna log the fuck off because I decided that I'm gonna go ahead and sell my girl fuck you program next month. That's all I'm gonna sell. I am gonna have an oil of the month, which is Black Magic 2 is coming back. Black Magic 2, but I'm gonna sell my girl fuck you program all next month. That's what I'm selling. You did on Monday. All right, Janice, what's your reading? Come on. Come on in. If you bought a reading, I don't care what day you bought it. If you bought a reading and it still hasn't happened, just come on the live. What's up, Miss Janice? How can I help you?
Hey,
Hey, what reading did you get?
I did the Well, I had a question, and I kept asking, how do I do a question? How do I do a question? Because I never did it before. And some you was like, hey, go to the link in my bio and purchase the Monday Manifest. Da 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 da. So I purchased it, and you never got a chance to do the questions because everybody was all over the place.
Well, no,
And
on those, so we can do your question, but on those, I actually was going to send emails out to people get
yeah,
personalized manifestation. So, do you want the email for personalized So, what do you want? You want a personalized manifestation plan, or do you want to ask me two questions and lucky numbers? Which one?
I can do the two questions in lucky
All
numbers.
right, cool. What's question number one?
Okay, so I have a son who got into some trouble at the age of 15, and they waited till he was 18 to finally indict him. And I'm trying to see, do I need to actually get an
Yes, you
attorney?
do.
Get an attorney. Got it.
Yeah, yes, you do. And it's gonna take them a while. They all that shit to be cleared up, and off his record by the time he's 21. What's up? What's next?
Okay. And my second question is, should I sell my home
Not yet. Don't put that home for sale until February.
February 2026?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yep. You ready for your lucky numbers for the week?
Yes, I
All
am.
right. Let me know when you're ready to write them down.
You can begin.
Yes, I'm excited.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay. So it's going to be 3631, 3631, 2419, 0904, 1704, 1706, and 1701. All those 17 numbers need to go on the same ticket. You need to play those Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, no Sunday. Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Scratch off is going to be just one, the number one, the first scratch off, the number one ticket. That's it. You can get that from the gas station. Huh?
You said Tuesday, Friday, Saturday.
Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. That's the only time to play those. And then number one. So those numbers are good from today, which is what, Friday, all the way until next Friday. So Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. So you can play them on Saturday if you like, but Tuesday, Thursday, Friday at least play those. Oh, I'm sorry. You can play them this Saturday. You can play them today, Friday, and Saturday. So you can play them today and Saturday, then again Tuesday, Thursday, and then Friday.
Okay.
All right, and play them. Try to play them, like go in and actually play them during the midday. You don't have to play them just for midday, but get your numbers before 4 p.m.
Before 4.
Okay.
Thank
You
you.
got it. You welcome, friend. And you got it, you and your son. Y'all will be all right. All right, y'all. Listen. So let me go ahead and start talking to y'all. How many people want to start a business? So you're gonna answer these questions. We're gonna have a little. So here's the deal. Y'all hoes ain't trying to do no coaching. Let's go ahead. Let's just be honest. Let's take this shit down. I'm about to switch gears. I'm about to talk to y'all how to make 5K in 30 days. Okay. I'm gonna help y'all with some of the book. Look at me. Let's be honest. Let me go ahead and switch this out, y'all. Give me 1 second. Look, let's be honest with ourselves and others. But you know what? We're gonna try to coach and shit again next week. The crazy part is that everybody needs fucking coaching. Everybody. And that's wild work. So, but hey, I'm gonna give y'all what y'all want. Let me go ahead and give me 1 second. Let me do a sticker. And I'm going to put the website, iamcoachmisty.com. And y'all can go ahead and get it. Matter of fact, I'm about to put this book at the top of my web page. That way, when y'all go, y'all ain't got to go looking for it. Give me 1 minute, and I will put it at the top of my web page, of my LinkedIn, on my link tree. I want to say LinkedIn. So that's where you go get it at iamcoachmissy.com. I'm about to fix my link tree so that y'all can find it easily and ain't got to go searching for it. Go get your fucking book. I want y'all to answer these questions. Class is in session. I don't give a damn about it being 1 o'clock in the morning. The nighttime was the right time. That's what your boy said, okay? All right, and so we will go ahead and take down the links for the coach for the open donation, and we will try that shit again another day. What is Cardinal? Hey, sleepyhead. None of the people said let him sleep. I said I was gonna wake you up when I got ready to go to bed. So you get in the shower. I was gonna wake you up when I got ready to go to bed. So you get in the shower. They like let him sleep. Let him sleep. I said he'll wake up, huh? Yeah, you was in there snoring. You was getting it in, buddy. Uh-huh. Look, uh-huh. All right, y'all. You said you want lottery numbers. That's what y'all want for tomorrow. Oh, wait, tomorrow. Let me tell you, I already had it planned out. Y'all want lucky numbers tomorrow? I said I was gonna do angel numbers and angel. We're gonna do numbers. We're gonna do angel numbers and lucky numbers tomorrow. That's what we're gonna do. All right, y'all. So let's talk about it. So if you go to my link tree, the whole build wealth will be at the top and 5K in 30 days. But let's get into it. I'm gonna start helping y'all right now. All right, y'all. Go ahead and get pen and paper out and you can answer these questions in the comments. Let's get it. Let's go. First of all, chapter 1, you got to know your why and your what. Chapter 1, you got to know your why and your what. All right. So listen, purpose without direction will keep you busy and broke. I'm going to say this again. Ready? Purpose without direction will what? Keep you busy and broke. Purpose without direction will keep you busy and broke. So let's not waste time with this bullshit. So before we talk, I'm not going to talk to y'all about marketing, funnels, content, or sales. We need to get clear about two things. And we're going to do this shit right now. Number one, why you want to make this 5,000? Put it in the comments. Why do you want to make $5,000? Go ahead and put it in the comments. Why do you want to make $5,000? Put it in the comments. I'm not bullshitting. And put exact. Don't say, oh, because I want to better my children. Fuck them kids. Why do you want to make this 5,000? You want a new car? You need to move? What is it? What is the reason? Go ahead and put that in the comments. Listen, there's 118 people in here. 100 of y'all should go purchase the book at imcoachmissy.com. Let's not fuck around. It's $7. Bitch, I'm trying to change your life. You say I need to do repairs on my house to be able to pay bills with ease. Good. Thank you, Bridget. Thank you, Crystal. Tired of being broke. Okay, April. Tell me something exactly. What would you do with the $5,000? See, this is going to help you change your mindset. It's going to help you be consistent with with the plan if you have a goal in mind. I know you're tired of being broke. That's fine. But listen, the shit I'm giving y'all, I read books religiously. Matter of fact, I'm mad because I can't find my fucking books. I had a box of books that was supposed to come over here, and I was gonna put them in Cardinals. Like I had all my books to put on Cardinals bookshelf, and I can't find my box of books. I think it's somewhere in my car. I'm my van. I'm gonna go search for it, right? But I'm just like, I need to find my books. The way that I had this plan, listen, the way I had this plan did not come from, oh, I'm saying I'm tired of being broke. Like I had something specific in mind I needed to do. Like one thing I needed this money for, and that was that when I first started selling cake, I started selling cake because my daughter was going off to college and I needed to have money to send her off to school. She wasn't getting a whole lot of financial aid because I actually was making good money, but I wanted to send my daughter with enough money to go to school so that she didn't have to work her first year. So that's why I started selling cake. Period, point blank. People like, oh, why'd you start cake with a cake? So I could pay for my daughter, so I could help my daughter her first year of college so she did not have to work and she could focus on her studies. Plain and simple. That's what it was. Right? That's what it was. So I could do that. That was it. That's why I started selling cake, right? So why you want to make this 5K? Put it in the comments. Question number 2, what exactly are you selling to make it? What exactly are you selling to make it? What exactly are you selling to make this 5K? Give me one thing. Remember, we gonna sell one thing. Some of y'all need to sell. Let me shut the fuck up. I can't say that. You can't say that. You can't say that, Stink. You can't say they got the you can't say that. Like you can't just say that. Like we on TikTok and shit. You can't say that. So they listen, some of y'all giving that shit away for free. Okay? So yeah, at least take an open donation or a tip jar or something. Okay? Period. All right. So now did we know why we want to make the 5K and the one thing that we selling? And the one thing that we selling, we ready to go, right? So this sounds simple, right? Here's the deal. Most people skip this part and end up wondering why their efforts are not sticking. You cannot build a profitable business on vague goals and scattered energy. It has to be directed, all right? So I'm going to say, here's the deal. I'm going to make 10K in 10 days, right? 10K in 10 days, right? I'm making 10K in 10 days, and that is to replenish an account. Real simple, replenish an account. And the one thing I'm selling, listen, the one thing I'm selling, I'm going to sell my 5K. I'm going to sell my How to Make 5K book. Right? So if my book is $7, let's do the math. Right? If I say I want to make $10,000 selling a $7 book, that means I got to sell 1,429 copies of an ebook, right? 1,429 copies. If I got 10 days to do it, that means I got to sell 143, you might as well say 143 copies a day of my ebook. I need to just convince 143 people, 143 people to spend $7 to buy my 5K and 30-day books, right? Listen, that's it. That's all. I'm just concentrating on one thing. So if I say, okay, I'm going to sell 143 copies of this book per day, and I go live, I say, okay, I got to start going live and helping people with, I'm going to give business advice, right? I'm kind of jumping the gun, but I need to sell 143 digital copies per day, right? On average, I reach maybe 3,000 people a day when I go live. 3,000 people divided by, listen, 3,000 people means I need one out of every 21 people to buy a book. I need one out of every 21 people that watch me to get a book. You see how I'm breaking this shit down? Because you're like, damn, 143 copies a day, bitch. 143 downloads. That's a lot. I need one out of every 21 people to buy a fucking book from me. I got to convince one bitch out of 21 of you hoes to buy a fucking book. Just one. One out of every 21. So right now, if I start tonight, 119 divided by 21. I just need to right now to start working on my goal. I need six of y'all to get this book. 6 of y'all while I'm talking. If it's one out of every 21, that means I'm going live. Right now, while I'm on live, I need 6 people to say, let me go ahead and download this book for $7 because she giving out game and it's gonna change my life. Right? So if I said this right now, how many people do I have? 6 people right now who are saying who are committed to getting the download for $7. 6 people. If you said me before I even get started, if you say, hey, I'm gonna go ahead and download that book, I need that book. 6 people who want to get my ebook for $7. Where y'all at? Because here's the deal: if I ain't got 6 people that want to get the ebook, there's no sense in me sitting on here doing wasting time on this live. I might as well make videos about it and post the videos and be like, okay, she said she already have, so she got it. Okay, you said Bridget said she going to get it. That's one. I'm showing y'all something. So that's one person said, hey, I'm gonna go ahead and get this book. because she might be on to something. Some people already got the book, and if you already purchased, I thank you. So right now we got one person. I'm gonna go ahead and get started talking. I'm gonna come back and ask this question because as I'm going through the material and helping you, and if I can get 5 more people that say, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get that book, then I'm gonna go ahead and cut the live off, not because it's punishing, because here's the deal. I know like it's a waste of time. I could be there's other tactics to sell the book. So we got 2 people. All right, let me go ahead and get talking. This how it happens. A lot of y'all go live and y'all like, I just be on there talking and ain't nobody buying nothing. If you have to know your numbers. Now we gonna get into that, right? So first of all, before we get in all to the numbers, you said I'm trying to think of what to sell. What do you know? Knowledge is the best thing to sell. Let's talk about it. Let's start with your why. Right. So here's the deal. I don't mean the fluffy to help people answer. I mean the real reason why you are reading this book, the real reason why you're on this live. I want you to ask yourself, what would $5,000 change for me right now? What would it be? Answer in the comments. What would $5,000 change for me right now? Put that in the comments. What would $5,000 change for me right now? Put it in the comments. The next question I want you to ask yourself is who would benefit if I reach this goal? Now you can talk about your kids and your family and whoever else. Who would who would benefit if I reach this goal of 5,000? Right? So if I reach this goal of 10,000 that I have, of course, my kids will benefit. My relationship will benefit because some things I want to do. Uh Zenny Poo would benefit. Okay. And then the third one, I think everybody, listen, I think the third one everybody would be able to answer is what am I tired of tolerating? See, listen, you know what motivates? Listen, 2 things that motivate you. That's money and love. Love and money motivates the fuck out of you. Money and love motivates the fuck out of you. And it can be good, bad, or ugly. Money and love, listen, motivates the fuck out of you. So what am I tired of tolerating? Put that in the comments. Answer that question. Jamila said, living situation, myself and my children. Now, wait, that's what you tired of tolerating? No, I'm just playing. What are you tired of tolerating? What have you been going along with the flow of things and it's just not doing what it's supposed to do? What are you tired of tolerating? Go ahead and put that in the comments. Because when you identify like I hate this fucking job, I'm tired, I hate this goddamn car, I'm tired of this shit, I'm tired of where I live at, I'm tired of tolerating this, that, and the other, right? This is so here's the deal. So if you're tired of tolerating something, there's gonna be motivation for you to get your ass up and do something. Here's the deal. Your why doesn't need to sound cute, but it needs to feel urgent. If you tired, if you like, man, my car keep breaking down, I need a new fucking car. And if I had $5,000, I could go buy me a cash car and not have to pay a car note. Boom. That's the reason. That's the motivation you need to get the fuck up and keep going. Right? For some, 5K means finally paying off that credit card, right? For others, it's about leaving that toxic job or paying a deposit on your first storefront. For me, the first time I made 5K in a month, I used it to buy groceries, pay rent, and invest in tools that helped me double it the next month. Let your why anchor you. The reason why you feel stagnant in business or even just some of your personal goals because you have no reason why. People don't understand why they're doing something. They just do. I know I need to lose weight. Why you need to lose weight? Unless the doctor told you that you was on the brink of death, why do you need to lose weight? And they be like, well, what you mean why I need to lose weight? Because I need to lose weight. No, why? Tell a real reason. You want to lose weight because you're tired of people overlooking you. You want to lose weight because you want to get revenge on your ex dude. You want to lose weight because you're tired of being a fat friend. So when you start saying stuff like that and being real with yourself, that's when you be like, okay, this transparency, I'm with the shits, right? Jamila said, I'm tired of just surviving. Shamika said, I'm tired of my account being low. All right, bet. So here's the deal. Because with the imposter syndrome, the reason why you need your why to anchor you, because when the imposter syndrome shows up, and it will, you'll need something stronger than likes to keep showing up. At some point, if you stay consistent, you're going to get larger than life. You're going to be bigger than what you like. It's so funny. Like when I would be out places, this is the crazy part. This is my imposter syndrome. When I would go out places and people recognize me and they look at me like, they start doing that. And I'm like, what the fuck? And the people I would be like if I was with Kai or something, they'd be like, girl, they recognize you. And I'm like, girl, get the fuck out of here. And they'd be like, do you know how many people watch you on TikTok? Like people you don't know. A lot of people don't say nothing. They say, and you have a distinct look, right? And they know who you are. And I'm like, get the fuck out of here. And then you see them pointing or whatever. And I'll be like, they tripping. I'm just me. Like I'm cool. I put my panties on one leg at a time. If I'm wearing some, just like they do, you know, that's my imposter syndrome kicking in, right? Because I'm like, they can't be whispering about me. They can't be pointing at me. Get the fuck out of here. I'm girl. I just be on TikTok. But to them, they like, girl, we be watching you. We do. We hear your story times. We love your books and blah blah blah. So here's the deal. At some point, that shit is gonna catch up with you. At some point, you're going to wake up, and I'm talking to you from experience. And one day you're gonna wake up and be like, what the fuck? One day you're gonna wake up and be like, this shit ain't real. What the fuck am I doing? And that shit is gonna come down and you're gonna get scared. You're gonna get scared because once you get to a certain point where you riding high and you got people depending on you, listen, and you realize like it's not just you. It's not about just paying your mortgage or paying your rent or paying your car note or having some extra money for your kids. It's other people depending on you. You got actual employees who everybody looking to get paid either Friday or Saturday. Regardless of what the fuck you got going on, shit get real out here in the field and you start to panic like what the fuck is happening here. Or when you actually sit down and really look at all the bills you done been accumulating, all the shit you done bought, and you be like, baby, if the bottom fall out from this bitch, what am I gonna do? You're gonna need something to anchor you. You're gonna have to go back to your why. And that's what I'm telling you to get clear on your why. So let's go ahead and move that. Does anybody have any questions? All right, so we have two people that have committed to buying the book after this live. I need four more. Who else said they're gonna go ahead and get the book because they like where it's going? It's a $7 download on imcoachmissy.com, right? So I need at least two more people to say, hey, I'm gonna go ahead and get that book or go ahead and purchase the book in order for us to keep going. If not, I can log off and make you just did. All right. So boom. Thank you so much for your purchase. That's three. So we need three more. According to my calculations and my numbers, I need to convince one out of every 21 people on here, which means I need six people off this live to go ahead and make it do what it do. Let's talk about getting clear on your what. Here's what let me tell you where most people stall at. They want to make money, but they can't answer the question. What exactly are you offering? You want to do something. I had Bridget said that. I don't even know what I'm going to sell. What exactly are you offering? Right? So here's the deal. You have to be able to answer that question. And it has to be a clear sentence. When I taught people business bay, they had to be able to tell me what is it that you selling. When I tell them, when people ask me what was I offering, I had cake with a cake. I didn't give them no chat GPT answer. I didn't say, oh, these are amazing. No, I sell alcohol infused cake. Alcohol is the only liquid. What's up? They're like, oh shit, sign me up. It was that simple. I didn't say, oh my God, I have 12 amazing flavors. We had cake shots. We had no alcohol infused cake. Alcohol is the only liquid. What you want to do? Do it burn off? Absolutely the fuck not. Huh? It hits you right here. It tastes good and it make you feel good. You drink light or dark. Period. That was my sales pitch. I didn't have no nothing. I didn't have no amazing pamphlets. I didn't have no I did have beautiful pictures like on my pop-up thing because people eat with their eyes before they taste with their mouth. But it wasn't all that. Bitch, what we doing? The same way I talk to y'all is the same way I talk to people with my cake. I never changed up. Listen, I never changed up who I am. Regina says she's going to get a book. All right. We're looking for two more people to commit to buying a book. I never changed up on who I was to sell no fucking nothing. It is what it is. You want this cake or not? I talk to people just like that. You want this cake or not? Okay. Stay blessed. All right. So let's talk about it. We need to know what exactly are you offering? No fluff, no frills. Exactly what the fuck it is. If you make custom t-shirts, you say, hey, I make custom t-shirts for all occasions, all sizes. If you're a notary public, listen, I'm a notary public and I come to you and I do notaries. That's what I do. Right. So here's the deal. I want you to know this. You cannot listen. She said, I am who I am. So I'll get it. I'm down for learning. All right, y'all. That's five. We need one more person. You cannot sell your energy and you cannot sell your vibe. You understand me? You need to package your value into a product, service, or offer that solves a specific problem. Let's get into it. I'm going to say this again. You need to package your value into a product, a service, or an offer. This is called the PSO. What is it? product, service, or offer that solves a specific problem. You're like, well, what the fuck did your cake solve? Cake with a kick? Bitch, it was a party in a jar. What do you mean? I'm gonna get fucked up and full? Where my bell at? I would tell people that. They be like, what specific problem are you solving? This is a party in a jar. It's the best of both worlds. What do you want when you go to a party? You want some cake and you want some liquor. Huh? You get fucked up and full at the same time. People will be like, oh my God, I never thought about that. That's genius. Sign me up. You get fucked up and full? Problem solved. Now, what did I offer? What other problems did I solve? Specific problems? I delivered. I delivered the cake and I set it up. Right? I gave them no hassle. It was something different. It was unique. Cake shots. Not the little shots y'all thinking about. I had shot glasses. Cake shots. I customized. I solved so many different problems, right? I did cake color customization. I did adult snacks. I didn't have that nasty ass fondant. Nothing like that, right? It's so many different things I had. I had something, that people would talk about. This was an attention grabber, right? So I had a lot of people who bought cake from me that actually wanted, they liked the attention to be on them, right? So boom, it was some custom. That's what we was doing. Next, right? So here's the deal. We're gonna make what it is, whatever it is you want to sell, let's make it real. I want you to ask yourself and answer this in a question. What do people already ask me for help with? If you have a problem, if you want to start a business and you like, I don't know what to sell. I told you knowledge is the easiest thing to sell. What do people already ask you for help with? You know why I wrote this book? Because guess what people ask me for help? Help with their business. Hey, I got this business idea. Can I run this by you? Or I'm trying to do this. Can you help me with social media? Or what do you think about this? Right? So what do people already ask you for help with? For me, it's business stuff. So why wouldn't I do a business course? Why wouldn't I write a book on business? I have a master's degree in business. Why wouldn't I? Right? So I put this in the comments. Even if you don't know what type of business you want to start, what do people ask you for help for? People also come to me for advice. That's why I do what I do. And they come to me for advice because they know I'm not gonna give them no bullshit. They know it ain't gonna be no frills. It ain't gonna be no, oh, hey girl. I'm gonna be like, girl, you're dumb. What else? Right? Number two, what do you enjoy doing that gets results for others? What do you love to do? I do love to bake. I like to bake, I like to work out, and I like to cuss people out. And it gets results for others. So, question number two is what do you enjoy doing that gets results for others? Go ahead and write that down. I'm about to help y'all start a business. I don't give a fuck if you know how to make ice cubes out of like Eskimos. Somebody want to learn how to do that shit. And number three, what transformation can I deliver in exchange for money? What transformation with my thing? I know how to help people lose their guts. I know how to train women over the age of 40 and help them lose their guts. Most women over the age of 40, when they have a problem it's hard to get your stomach down naturally once you get over a certain age. Like you're not just gonna sit up here and no. So I know how to work you out. I know what to do to make you grow a butt and lose your gut. That was big ass workout. Grow a butt, lose your gut. What we doing? Right? When it comes to business, babe, bitch, I know how to get your money right. I'm a coach you right from corporate back to your couch. Boom. What else? When it comes to the spiritual thing, right? Is what transformation can I deliver? Bitch, I'm gonna bring you out. You need a spiritual healing or deliverance. Ho, I got you. You need to boost your confidence. I got oil for that hoe, right? What transformation can I deliver in exchange for money? Go ahead and think about that. I want you to know that you're either selling one or three things. It's a product. This is physical or digital. So I want y'all to put in the comments right now, what is it that you want to sell? Product, service, or experience. And I'm going to explain experience. When it comes to product, you're either selling physical or digital products, meaning candles, journals, planners, ebooks, or courses. That is a product. Candles, journals, whatever you want to make, cornstarch, Regina, planners, ebooks, or courses. Then you have a service. When it's a service will be coaching, graphic design, credit repair, readings, photography. That's a service, right? Huh? When it's a service, think of it a product. The product is something that has to go in the bag. Well, except for ebooks and courses, but it has to go in the bag. A service, there's no bag involved. An experience, here's something people don't really think about. An experience would be classes, workshops, group programs, or challenges. right? If you want to do a 10-day fasting challenge, if you want to do whatever it is, it's an experience. I'm going to guide you and teach you on how to do something for 30 days. That's an experience. You get to experience, pardon me, when I sell tickets to Manifest, right? People are like, oh, I want to come to Manifest. I always held Manifest. Well, this last, not so much the hotel was womp womp, but I want you to experience this last Manifest. I had people come to my old house. People came to my house. You got to experience. You got to be in the same house that Coach Misty be in every fucking day. Sit on the same couch that I go live from. It was an experience. CME is the Coach Misty experience. That's CME, right? So you're either selling a product, a service, or an experience. Pick which one it is. Now, let me give you the formula for 5K. I'm about to get into it right now. This is the formula for your 5K. So, first of all, we're going to be practical. And you need to see the math to believe the momentum. I'm going to say this again. You got to see the math in order to believe the momentum. So, here's the deal. If you sell a $100 digital course, I always like to break shit down. I always like to break shit down to single digits. In order to get this money, you have to break it down. A lot of times people are like, I ain't sold one. She talking about making $50,000. I ain't even made $1. I mean $5,000. I haven't even made $1. But if you break it down to single digits, it helps out. So number one, if you sell $100 digital course, you need 50 buyers to hit 5K. That's less than two per day for 30 days. So we only focusing on one thing. You got $100 course, right? You only need two people to buy it every day. That's it. So if you're going live, if you're putting out content, you just need to convince two people. That's it. Don't think about the 5K. Don't think about the $5,000. None of that. Don't think about the 50 people. Just know that every day when I wake up, my goal is what? To have two people buy this course. This course is amazing. It's going to change their lives. Two people. Example number two, you're offering a $500 service package, right? A $500 service package. Remember, services is coaching, graphic design, credit repair, readings, or photography. Those are just examples. But the $500 service package, you only need 10 clients in 30 days. That's just 2 to 3 clients per week. That's it. 2 to 3 clients per week. That's it. That's all. You got 7 days. You just need 3 clients in those 7 days, right? Do y'all understand what I'm saying? Do y'all get that now? So here's the deal. When your goal is specific and your offer is solid, 5,000 stops feeling impossible and starts looking inevitable. If you say shit, if I sell this thing for $500, I sell credit repair for $500, and I only need what? I only need 2 to 3 people a week. That's nothing. Hundreds of people who want their credit repaired. I just got to convince 2, 3 people of them to sign up, right? So I'm not gonna go into chapter 2, but I want you all to write this out. Listen, go ahead and purchase the book on imcoachmissy.com. I'm gonna show you how to get it. Number one, and this is in the book, is my why for making 5K this month is this. What is my why? And you don't have to start at September 1st. A lot of people will be like, oh, I must wait till the first of the month to start. No, bitch, you start today. Because if you say, oh, I'm gonna wait till September 1 to start, September 1 gonna come, all kind of shit gonna come up. Bills, whatever, Labor Day, all kind of shit is gonna happen. And you're not gonna do anything. So start from today. Let your 30 days start August 22nd. So what is your why for making 5K this month? Write that out. The specific product or service I'm selling is blank. So right now, for the last 10 days of the month, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. So the last 10 days of the month, I'm going to sell my 5K and 30-day book, right? That means I only need 143 people to buy it. I need 143 people to buy it every day that I go live, or 143 people to buy this book per day, right? But you be like, well, damn, that's a lot. No, it's not. If I go live 4 times, right? If I go live 4 times in a day and I talk about this book, I also got multiple things to go through. So 143 divided by 4 is 36 people every time I go live. 36 people every time I go live is nothing. For $7, come on. I need you to decide what your price point is. Remember, we're selling one thing. My price point is $7. That's it. I'm selling one thing. So in order to make, so here's the deal. If I was doing this to 5,000 in 30 days, my price point is 7. I would only need to sell 715 books in 30 days. 715 books divided by 30 means 24 books a day. 24 books a day. And if I go live 4 times, that means 6 books every time I go live. That's it. So with a $7 ebook, I would need every time I go live, or I would need one book to be sold, one download per hour. If I'm putting content on social media about how to make 5K in 30 days, if I'm taking snippets of the book and making videos about it, right? All I need to do is just one person an hour to say, "Hey, I saw that video and I'm gonna download that book." I'm pretty sure I could make that 5,000 in a week, let alone 30 days. I just need one person an hour to download the book. That's it. And my content is continuously running. I don't have to be live every time. Right? All right. So you need to know your why for making 5K this month, the specific product or service that you sell, and pick one thing for 30 days. What your single price point is. Don't have all these different tiers. Bitch, just sell one thing at one price. And then you have to write it out. To make 5K, I need to sell 715 units. For me to make 5K selling this book, I'd have to sell 715 units. Right? If I was doing my coaching, my business-based single coaching, right? $5,000 divided by 97 is I would have to have 52 clients. 52 clients in 30 days. That means I'd have to convince two people a day to sign up for my business coaching, to come get business coaching with me so I can teach them how to start their business, right? How to start their six-figure business. Now, in numbers 5, you need to say, I commit to showing up for this goal like it's already mine. You have to get into a CEO mindset when you do shit like this. You see how I went from doing the coaching and I pivoted. I saw that y'all was really wanting to talk about business and how much interest y'all had in business. So I pivoted to this. That's what a CEO do. I don't like to use the term boss because I think it's stupid, but that's what a CEO does, right? I'm not gonna be like, oh well, y'all don't want no coaching. I'm about to go to bed. No, I still had a healthy group of people watching me. I said, y'all want to talk about this book? Fine, let's talk about the book. Let's get it. Let's go. And you pivot. You gotta have a CEO mindset. Now, before we move on, I do need you to do one thing. I need you to say this out loud. I have something that people want. Say this shit at home. I have something that people want. Say it. I have something that people want. Put it in the fucking chat. I have something that people want. And I'm ready to get paid for it. I have something that people want and I'm ready to get paid for it. Listen, if you good at baking cookies, sell the fucking cookies. If you good at whatever fuck you sell it. You good at watching kids, open up a daycare. Open up, hey, watch you some kids on the weekends. Open up short-term daycare. I have something, yes, and I'm have something people want and I'm about to get paid for it, right? Now, what we're gonna do is we will build on the plan and make that happen, right? So once you go ahead and download your book, once you answer those questions, you can go ahead and skip and start to chapter 2 about know your people. And before I let go of this live, I'm gonna say that if you're talking to everybody, you're selling to nobody. Listen, if you're talking to everybody, listen to what I'm saying. If you are talking to everybody, you are selling to nobody. All right. All right. Listen, I cannot wait. I'm glad that this happened because now this one gave me a goal over the next 10 days. I was like, oh, I'm going to show you how this shit work in real life. I'm going to literally show you what I'm talking about. I'm literally going to sell the book by selling the fucking book. You hear me? I know my audience. My audience is normally women over the age of 40 who want to start a fucking business. And now I'm about to sit up and think about 10 ways to market 5K in 30 days ebook to the women that I'm talking to. I also have a course that I did, a full blown course, and I'll probably put that up this weekend as well. It's a do it yourself course you could take with homework and all kind of stuff and videos and stuff to watch if you're truly serious. Because and here's the deal, even if I sold that course for $27, right? Think about it. The course is already done. It's a one-time hitter quitter. So if I sold that course for $27, I only need the course 186 people to buy the course, to download the course at $27. How many of y'all would download a 30-day business coaching course that you can take yourself? You ain't gotta meet up with me at no particular time, which will be in addition to the book. How many of y'all would do that for $27? And I'm gonna walk you how to build a business in 30 days. Exactly. So guess what, Shamika? Now I'm gonna go ahead and upload that shit tomorrow. I'm gonna go ahead and upload it tomorrow. Yeah, I'm just doing it for $27. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. You get the videos. It just be for 27. So I'm gonna go ahead and upload that tomorrow. No problem. Listen, I love y'all. You guys have been amazing. Remember, go to imcoachmissy.com. If you don't do nothing else, let's go there together real quick. Go to imcoachmissy.com. I want you to go ahead and listen. We'll be back tomorrow. Is it your birthday? No, girl, shut up. I want you to go there and go under where it says build wealth. And the last one you're looking at is how to make 5K in 30 days. And I'll go ahead and put the whole lesson up to where y'all can download it and watch the videos and all that stuff. And it only be $27. The 30-day game plan. It's a do it yourself course for $27. You can watch it, rewatch it, it's yours. All right. All right. I'm gonna thank y'all so much for rocking with me. I'll see y'all later on. I'm about to go to sleep. I don't know if this man that fell asleep on the toilet in the shower. Cardinal. I don't know where he at. But I think he fell asleep on the toilet because now I hear the water running. All right, y'all. Love y'all. Stay safe. Bye. I really think that man that fell asleep on the toilet.